Oh, no. Finally.
Quack indeed.
Sorry, I was just talking to some people about Dr. Renamon. What's up, boys? It's me, Dr. Apocalypse. It's a great day for hay. It's been a month. It's been a month?
Been a month.
Yeah, about that.
Been a
Hot minute. Been a month.
Since I could.
Was it? That sounds right, actually. It was, like
Yeah.
it was like the first Thursday of last month that we played, right?
I think so, yeah.
Welcome to post-Christmas. Welcome to post-Kickstarter. Welcome to post-2023. Did you hear?
Here's
Oh
my
my God.
Did you hear?
First-
Everything's good now.
Dear
First-
chat, it's been a while.
It's been a while. That's like such a
Hell yeah.
throwback at this point.
Love that shit.
Yeah, first D&D game of the new year. Welcome home.
Let's go!
Hello. Woo.
We hope it finds you well, but not too well. Fucking know your place.
Not allowed to be.
You're better than me?
But aside from that,
Yes.
I don't know if I'm super fresh on the turn of events that led to the stuff that happened previously on the stuff that we're doing right now.
Right me out.
And like my daddy always told me, whenever you don't know a thing, you gotta ask someone to tell you about the thing.
No, your daddy was way more helpful than mine.
It was really useful advice. Like he phrased it weird, but he basically meant you just ask questions. So yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. In the meantime, though, while I'm figuring out who to ask what happened last time, I'm gonna tell Ajisai to tell us.
When I was young, my
Oh,
daddy asked
thank
me if I'd be a savior to the
God.
broken, the beaten, and the damned, and I haven't figured that one out yet.
Yeah, and had a
Were
weird
you a
cadence
young
about
boy?
it too.
Yeah. It was really broken up.
He then just started screaming "carry on" over and over again at one point.
To which I did.
I was like, what?
When we got home,
And that's where we are now.
and I left him on his own for a while. I should make the thing visible. So what happened last time? Okay, what happened last time was we had to talk about how these things kept going wrong, so we should never go back to Waterdeep again, and so we won't
Let's go
fucking...
Waterdeep. That's
You don't get an opinion, Krusk.
why not?
I
Saved someone.
We did that. We we talked to the lady. Was that last time? We talked to the lady about the cards.
Yeah.
We brought her out. We were like, okay, we're gonna draw cards. We had a convoluted discussion by which we decided to take the deck, allow her a draw. I do not remember the exact stipulations we fell on, but I do know that
Doesn't matter, they're gone now.
She's gone now. Because the deck did turn out to be dangerous, which we kept telling her was the case, and now she's out of here. After that, everybody decided to go on their own way. It was around nightfall. I got hiccups. It was around nightfall.
You're not
And
a
we
fish.
are planning to go back and go after them cults as soon as we can. However, Ajisai was lured over to the area where Ajisai is now, which on the map is this little hillish sort of incline, this little cinematic looking wasteland kind of place down here. It's big old dirt piles. I don't know what it's for, but
It's like rock quarry.
it's a rock quarry. We're Mokuten, the young man who, when Ajisai was but a youngling, was supposed to be guarding the path up to the mountain and warn anyone if anyone was coming. And then there was no warning, and then the cult showed up and wiped out everyone and made Ajisai's life worse for a bit. So that's well, actually, they made Ajisai's life not for a bit. That they have appeared seemingly under the control of heckin' my previous boy, and they're coming at me.
Ex-boy.
They're coming at me with the ex-boy in hand, and I don't appreciate
Holding
it.
hands.
And I'm not a
That's
fan
all
of the
that happened.
situation.
That's the only thing that happened.
Oh, also, Krusk decided that he wanted to really lean into like bending the forces of causality, and everyone's really mad at him about it.
So Krusk took a warlock level.
But we don't know that yet.
I don't know.
He just walked home.
Yeah.
I haven't even been able to update the sheet on account of the fact that that literally got all resolved in the last half hour.
It's true.
So, Heckin', that's that, and he's charging at me, and this music's way too chipper for what I just described. So I'm gonna please go ahead and yeah, that's better.
What's up with glamour bards and wanting to be warlocks?
Right?
So with bards and wanting to be warlocks.
So with the bards.
Damn immediate synergy.
Stupid, sexy charisma. Yeah, all that being said, Ajisai, I'd like you to roll me initiative.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
And Maxine's there.
My
You are
favorite.
present, yes.
My favorite thing about this fight
I'm not.
is the fact that I have no focus points. Well, I have one. I was lying, I guess.
You are a fancy fighter.
Fucking lie.
Maxine, if you'd like to roll initiative, you can choose on your turns if you'd like to get involved or not.
Okay, I roll initiative now.
I roll initiative now.
Okay.
I roll.
I do it.
I roll it.
Stop.
Also,
As they
I,
seem puppeteered towards you, Ajisai. Sorry, you're about to say something?
I was also going to say, also last time we confirmed I have the belt of throwing hands, but go ahead.
It's true. They seem puppeteered towards you as they fly through the air. They literally leap towards you. They land on the ground and start running at you. You have one initiative, and we're going to start with you.
Huh?
Well, I don't have a lot of options, if I'm going to be real. If I look at what I can do, I'm going to turn this soundtrack to Combat Dark. If I look at what there is to do in combat at the moment, I am in fact a fighter right now. I don't have my Radiant Soul, so I can't be an angel. I don't have... Yeah, I could probably get to him. That's a thing I could do. I am sorry, just taking 1 second to take.
Yeah, no, take your
time.
time.
Yeah.
All right, how far away from you is he? Is the question. 35 feet. Okay, here's what we do. How fast? How fast can I move? Normal person speed. Okay.
You're not the fastest dwarf in the land.
I am going to take. First of all, I'm going to not be underground. I am going to take 1 step forward. I'm going to, seeing them coming at me, seeing the inevitability of what's to come. I am going to take a single step forward, put my hand on my blade, and I am going to, rather than get close to them, I'm going to wind chain. And as I wind chain, I'm going to use Hikari Kiba. I'm going to bring it out, and I'm going to make my 2 attacks. And you know what else I'm gonna do?
No.
Got a great weapon master.
Hell yeah. All right,
Fuck yeah.
you channel the wind chain through your blade, electricity and wind surge around it
go.
as you swing towards Mokutan.
All right. Take this. You have any kind of armor, then that won't hit you.
That is a miss.
No, wait, hold on. I'd like
Oh,
to
I'm
use
holding.
my inspiration to roll it again.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's right. You think I'm not gonna fucking get you? Well, does a 14 hit instead?
That hit. That misses.
Oh, you had me excited for a second.
Faked him out.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of armor are they wearing? What do I see them wearing?
You see what looks like a pretty rudimentary set of haggard. It'd be almost like a scale mail. It's not quite all there. Like parts of it have fallen off. It doesn't seem super well maintained. It doesn't look like it's protecting them a ton, but it does look like it's providing some protection to their chest and shoulders.
Then I am gonna stay the course, and I'm gonna do Great Weapon Master again. Because this time it's gonna hit. I'm climbing the ladder,
15?
baby. Did that hit?
The wind and electricity collides with their chest as they drive it off. You just barely missed.
Ah!
Fuck.
You see a long line of just electricity kind of crackle along the front of the armor for a moment, but it looks like they avoided the brunt of the impact.
Concentrated anime. All right. Well, do I want to be a butt? I do. I want to do things for no reason. I am going to use my remaining speed to like rush towards him and then dart to the side confusingly. I'm going to rush over at him and kind of cinematically as he comes close to me, and not mechanically, I'm going to slide over to the side to try to avoid whatever he's doing. It won't do anything, but I'm moving to there.
All right.
Yeah. There was no reason for me to use wind chain. Come at me.
Like, when has do I want to be a butt ever even been a question for Ajisai?
Yeah.
They kind of skid to a stop as they're sprinting towards your last position, and it seems to take them a moment to readjust as you see a pale shadow of what you easily recognize at this point as just the faintest outline of Kagutsuchi almost puppeteering them towards you. They turn and they leap towards you.
All right, here they come. Here they come. There they are.
To make their first attack. You see their two swords on the side. They only seem to be holding the longer of the two.
Okay. If you're supposed to be like the Musashi to my Kojiro, then you are in poor form. Also, it's nighttime, so you can't blind me and hit me with an oar, so you've already lost.
They make their first swing. That is a miss against you.
Okay, see? Told ya.
Your second one, they hit.
Ah, darn it! The moon's in my eyes!
He blinded me with the moon!
It's a strangely sharp metal oar you have there, Musashi.
As the blade collides with you, there's a flash of a dull gray light and bursts out from it, and you feel this force rattle through your body as they're going to use Eldritch Overreach.
Oh, you're what I was, you bitch.
The moon's too bright. I couldn't hear him coming.
The moon's in my ears.
I just love those jokes so much.
Yeah.
It's too bright, I can't hear.
As you take 18 points of damage.
Ow!
Oh,
Why do I have a negative 10? Do we remember why?
to
Oh,
what?
we fought
To my total
previously.
maximum hit points.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know if I misclicked at some point or if something lowered my
I
maximum
don't
hit
think
points.
of anything that you fought recently that lowers max HP.
And I've definitely rested / been like restored since.
I'm gonna say remove that.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's the elementals and nothing that was here during the attack would have, and you've rested since anything before that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shouldn't be there.
You didn't draw a card or anything, did you?
I did, but it didn't do that to me. Also, I don't think any of them like affect your
Can
maximum
reduce
hit
your
points.
HP that way.
Yeah.
Okay. If we think of what it is later, then I'll put it back on. But I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
They are going to then Dragon Search.
Oh, fucking you making fun of me because I can't is what you're doing.
No, he's full up.
Uh-oh.
This isn't even a full sword saint fight. This is like fucking you. Ooh.
Aaron's like, I
guess a sword saint at you,
This is
let's
a sword
go.
saint versus someone who can swing twice.
Someone throw me a sensu bean. Throw on him too. I don't care at this point.
They roll an 18 that hits. You take another 9 points of damage.
Suzutin, quick. Senzu bean.
That is a natural 20.
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
You feel, you see them wince as they try and pull the blade back away from you. And you see the shadow behind them pulse with this black energy as once again, they're gonna Eldritch Overedge.
Oh.
Alright, those go there.
I got a strong need for some pocket sand right now.
Mighty.
They try and pull it away from you, but too late. They deal 39 points of damage.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
boy.
Okay.
And as you see them
Alright.
struggle to resist it, they stop moving for a moment. That'll be their turn. Maxine, you would have been before then, so I'm gonna just toggle
Help.
this.
Like, don't
I'm gonna
help.
put you-
Help in a way that preserves my honor.
Yeah, I think
Preserve
Maxine was what?
You are no
am I
longer on fire. I'm just gonna
Okay.
assume you put that out.
I think I was like trying my best to be respectful
Just been on
until
fire all day.
I saw that.
Hey, you
While
kids
you
want
were
to be on
helping.
fire?
While you were helping digging graves and everything. You've just been on fire.
Good source of light. So I was cool with all of that until they crit. So I'm just gonna come a marching. Stomp,
Roger, Dodger.
stomp, stomp.
You notice
stomp.
that Agisai seems
Oh.
really tired on account of all of the fucking fighting today.
Could we assume that I'm closer than I was at the beginning of this combat? I can't get.
My tricky
Okay,
If you're asking
okay.
for 5 feet, I'll give you
Yes.
5 feet.
My silly desire to run around the map and not be in the same place the whole time has fucked me.
And I will
There you
be
go.
recklessing these 2 attacks because
Oh, you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to.
Oh, you're
Multiverse. I see.
attacking them.
Murder.
I think so. I am out of lay on hands. I am out of rages. I am. This is as much
You
as
guys
I
are
can
both
help you right
spent.
now.
You both are 2 people who can swing twice.
Yep. It's been a long fucking day.
Oh
right.
man, I don't know how to feel about
What?
this.
That is a hit.
Bonk.
Okay. Can I
Bump on the
insight Ajisai to see if she'd be upset at me if I smite him?
You have spell slots?
Yeah, because when I'm raging, I don't use them, and so I've got like spell slots. Oh,
Do
I
you have
well, I think
do you have cure wounds?
Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, I don't attack. Oh.
Do what your heart
Well-
tells you.
Well, I would have fucking attacked. I'm Maxine. I'm the
Do what your heart tells you, but also keep
Do that next time.
but also keep criticism in mind for the future.
Yes,
All right, so you're keeping that attack.
yes. I'm gonna be.
Okay.
I'll be.
That is absolute hit.
I will do use the level 1 Divine Smite. Don't worry, I've got a second level spell slot for Cure Wounds. for
Okay, I'm
another
not worrying
turn.
about it.
All right,
I know.
target him
I'm just letting you
and
know.
add your smite and give him the blasties.
Give him the blast.
Kaplow.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Ciao.
Oh, Mokutan, you chose a stupid fucking time. We could have had a cool Sword Saint fight.
It did not let me drag that directly onto him for some reason. I'll do it from the combat tracker with this.
He's taking the damage.
Okay.
Fantasy Grounds
Then-
did a weird thing, I think like a couple months ago, where it stopped telling you that it was pointed at them. It's weird. It's caused me to be confused a couple times too.
Yeah.
I swing again.
They take
with
18 points
reckless
of damage.
abandon.
You swing your second attack.
Brr, 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 brr.
That's a hit.
I wish I had Reckless Attack.
I will smite again.
Roger, Dodger.
When barbarian dip.
Right?
Sword rage saint.
I could do that.
I can
Yes.
see Ajisai doing that. Yeah.
I don't know if my
Yeah.
base strength is high enough to do that, but I could, in spirit do that. No, I have
Yeah.
11.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd have to get up by a chance.
They take another 24 points of damage.
Whew.
And then I'll take like a flanking position
Yeah,
next
we're
to
getting ya.
Ajisai. You've got
Get
this.
got.
And that's
All right,
my turn.
that's you. So 10 is going to zoom right over behind you.
Hello, Susie 10.
And bite your ankles. Nom, 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 nom.
No.
To the temper tray.
They are unable to do anything at present. That will be them. I won't cycle through everything. We'll just go top of the round. Someone's on fire. Casper's on fire.
Casper!
Why is Casper on fire?
It's a good
Good,
choice,
come
right?
on.
Casper,
Tell
give
us-
yourself back 1 HP.
Also, Regan still has Radiant Soul on.
I'm just glowing. Always.
Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Casper, could you turn out the light, please?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Ah.
Rolls around.
I don't remember if. Hold on.
Just pours a mug on myself. There you go.
There we go. Ah.
I need to look up something really quickly.
Okay.
Because we switched the Healing Hands rules to the Monsters of the Multiverse stuff, and I want to quickly check. Ah, it's still in action. You just get more of them. Okay. Whoop! All right. What are we doing, Aaron?
As it hits the top of the turn order, you see the shade behind them take a more definitive shape of Kagetsuchi. As it reaches down, it touches Mokuten in the back, and you see this pulse of black energy just course into his body, and the blade slowly begins to turn black.
Was that supposed to be?
Good. I don't think we want to be hit by that.
As you see shadows begin to wreathe themselves around the blade of his sword. He is going to swing at you, Maxine.
Fool!
That's fine.
Oh, it's not fine though. Hold on.
I have
You
so
have
many hit points
reckless.
comparatively.
It's
Please hit
true.
me. Don't hit the person
You do
next
have
to
more
me.
hit points comparatively. However,
Get saved!
I am going to. What would this be for me? +2? Yeah. I'm gonna use interception. I'm gonna switch us.
Ah, I forgot you can do that.
I
That's-
can. I mean, you have to be willing, but.
Right.
I mean, this is your fight. Like Maxine's gonna follow your lead because Mokuten's your guy.
Can we just switch the attack to me and not worry about switching the tokens because it would just be unnecessary?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the thing. I'm not gonna use the attack like I normally do. I'm gonna use the version of it where I switch places with you and then I quickly bump my AC by half of my proficiency bonus until the end of, I believe, this turn.
Oh, that's nice.
So, or I think it's even might be until the start of my next turn. Let me confirm. Interception.
I mean, you are net. If that's
Yeah, I guess it's irrelevant. I'm going to bump my AC. Here we go. AC up by 2. Let's do this.
Yeah! I think you have better AC than me as well, so you stand a very good chance. I
So
think.
the attack targets
That's
you
right.
instead.
Come on, Mokuten. Bad vibes! Roll low!
No.
They miss.
Yeah.
The old DMS? No.
You're after me, so come after me.
yeah.
As
Yeah!
as you see the hand twist its wrist, and you see him kind of flip, and the blade is dragged across the air as they seem to still actively be trying to resist the movements, but are just forced to slice again towards Maxine.
Well, I can only do it once.
It's alright. Who knows? Maybe he'll roll low again because he's a big old fucking stinker.
He rolled 2 of them
Or
though,
he'll
and you're
crit.
recklessing.
That's a hit.
Roll.
Fuck.
Could roll low twice.
Well, now
Even
we
though he
know.
hit me?
Now
You
we're about,
didn't.
That's not that much damage. I mean, I would still hate it, but
I still have 100 hit points.
You take 18 points of damage, Maxine.
I now have 82.
As the shadows seem to rack into your body, and you feel like it seems to be assaulting both your mind and body as it wreaks havoc on your brain.
I have 17.
Yeah, it should hit me. Stop trying to take my fucking hits.
That's Mokuten.
You little hero, you.
That would be top of the order now. Ajisai.
Okay.
Rather not Mokuten.
Let's
though.
think about
It's Kagetsuchi.
probabilities. Their AC is about 16, probably, based on what Aaron said earlier, so I would have to roll an 11 to hit with Great Weapon Master at any given time.
It's only slightly under, like you could probably do it.
I could. Or I could bump
Yeah,
my
I
chances of
believe in you.
hitting by 25%.
You should have 10 less damage though.
This is your inner Regan.
So much less damage.
Bump your chances.
You could do more.
I think so too.
You're so pretty.
I think you're so pretty. This is not the
The
time.
difference between doing like 11 damage and 21 damage though.
Inner Regan's so nice. I am going to not Great Weapon Master.
The difference is doing damage at all.
Nah.
It's a matter of perspective. Fucking Great Weapon Master has its time and place. It's a matter of probability. If you're going after things that have lower AC, it's amazing. Trying to like weigh Great Weapon Master's value based on hitting things that have high AC is foolish. It's meant to be like a clearing feat. I just use it obtusely because I have fun that way.
It's
awesome.
that high.
I'm gonna get rid of
High
interception.
risk, high reward.
I'm going to go for normal attacks. I'm gonna brace myself. Bring the blade down. Bring the blade up.
Yeah!
That hits.
Fucking better.
Okay.
Lightning!
Lightning surges through them. They take 25 points of damage. You see part of their shoulder plate fall off as they collapse. You see bits of blood begin to spatter along the ground, kind of blending in with the shadows and darkness as faintly, only through the light of the electricity coursing through your sword, you see these shadowy stitches begin to slowly close the wounds on them.
Fuck.
If I'd been the one that was guarding the trail, everybody that we know would still be alive.
You're probably right.
I'm attacking again. I just nat 20.
That's a natural 20.
I
Yes.
am right! And I do a big fucking held shot anime cut. Take this!
As you step past them, you slice through cleanly, as in a moment of just full resistance of Kagetsuchi puppeteering them, and just exhaustion after the onslaught from both of you. You step past them, and they slowly collapse downwards. How do you want to do this?
I did less damage on that attack than on the previous attack.
You sure
It's
did.
unfortunate.
I bring my blade up. As I say, I was right. I'm going to slash. I'm going to cut through them. I do not want to do any fancy cutting their body in half sort of things. I want to leave their body relatively intact with this, but I want to drive it through them, and I want to drive the blade, which is a long blade, may I remind you, through them and into the shadow of Kagetsuchi that is behind them with the blade. And I'd like to imagine the lightning aspects of the blade channel more so into the Kagetsuchi shadow behind them than they do into the Mokuten who is in front of me.
As the lightning courses into this pale shadow staring at you, you see it recoil for a moment as it reaches down and it grasps it, and you feel the physicality of the armored hand gripping the end of your blade inside its ephemeral gut.
Are we still in initiative, or could I do a cool thing?
You hit me with it.
Okay, so this blade is Kagetsuchi's blade, and that's cool and all. As he's doing that, as he's reaching down and grasping and trying to take hold of the blade again that once belonged to him, I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to say, the same to you. If you have the power to do all this, you could have protected the people who lived their lives for you as well. And I'm going to grab the glaive of Suzerain on my back, and I want to swing forward with it and try to sever the shadow with Suzerain's weapon instead of his.
All right, you do so. Roll me an attack roll, please.
I will roll you an attack roll. It's gonna suck though. Why does it have? Because I'm targeting a guy who's down. The first one would have been a 28.
It would have been the 28. As you swing forward with the glaive of Suzuten, there is this pale white light slowly emanating off of it as you see these thin strands of shadow all begin to snap and sever as the body, still kind of suspended in the air, sinks a little heavier on the blade skewered through him. As the shadow itself recoils back, is struck by it, and slowly begins to dissolve and disappear. Can you roll me... No, your perception's high enough. You have an 18 passive.
Yeah.
You see bits of it begin to flake off into ash and smoke as it slowly fades to a transparent and then to just nothing. As you see a small shred of what looks like vellum sheet of paper or something of the same ilk fall to the ground behind the body.
I am
And
going.
the area falls quiet.
And Mokuten's still here, right?
Yes, they remain.
I am going to... I don't know if I want to draw the sword out of them. Because I know it's not a D&D thing, but that could kill him. I am going to ignore the paper for a second. I'm going to very quickly, as I see Kagutsuchi disappear, I'm going to kind of grimace. I'm going to take that in. I don't know if I beat him. Don't know if he's gone. He might have left a mean message for me. We're going to find out in a second. I am going to, however, recollect myself, lower Mokuten to the ground, and I am going to pull the blade out of them, but I'm going to do it in time with me using my healing hands on Mokuten, just as the blade exits them, with the intention of trying to close that wound so removing the blade won't cause further damage. Could I roll?
Sure. Yeah, I think you could do that. We'll say, since you're burning your healing hands to kind of seal it up as you pull it out, you can just do that.
Okay, I will roll it onto him. If it doesn't actually heal him because of what I did, that was a good healing hands. I get it if it doesn't save him, but I'm trying
They're
to...
not up and active like they would be had they been like fully healed. You do see their lungs still continue to move as they weakly are in a state of semi-consciousness.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I didn't think I'd have to say anything.
After everything that happened, after you failed to save us and were the only survivor to walk away, you didn't put a shred of thought into what you might say to someone if they ever came calling?
I thought I'd just do the right thing and die like I'm supposed to. I never thought you'd save me.
Did I save you?
Not really.
Every part of me wants to kill you. And leave you buried somewhere you wouldn't be remembered.
You'd be right too.
We're the only ones who are left, you know.
Yeah.
If you keep going, are you still going to be under his control?
He might come back. I can't see why he wouldn't be able to.
Is there absolutely no way for you to know that you'd be free from him?
I don't know.
I don't want you to die.
Maybe go to like a cleric or something.
If he keeps living, Kagutsuchi's more than just a curse. I have accepted the fact that I will probably have to face Kagutsuchi for the rest of my life. That his shadow is going to be waiting for me around every corner. I've accepted that. Mokuten, if you want to live, you have to accept that you're going to have to fight him every second of every day. You're going to have to live with what you did and what you couldn't do. You're going to have to struggle onward and try to find something worth doing to be happy about, despite the fact that you let us all down. Do you think you can bear that?
I think the only way I'm gonna be free is if I kill him.
And how do you
Whatever that even means.
so do that? If you have to live your life fueled by spite and try to kill something that has no physical form, then do that, I guess. The thoughts occurred to me.
If you ask it of me, I'll do it. Anything.
Not for me. I can't ask you to do that. If you do that, you have to do it because it's what you want to do. You let us all down. And so did I. And if it wasn't for the fact that I was given another chance when I shouldn't have been, and there was something more important in getting revenge that I found at just the right time, I'd spend my life in a blind rage too. But you can't do it for me.
I'm supposed to live, then I'll kill him for myself. But I also don't have a right to refuse anything you would ask of me.
We're the only two that are left.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So if you are going to live your life trying to kill Kagutsuchi, then what I demand of you is that you not die, because your life belongs to me. Because you're the last remnant of the place that I once called home. And unless I make peace with you disappearing, you do not have the right to die. Do you understand?
I understand. If he takes me again, he might be stronger. He might pull me in deeper. But I will fight him with everything I have.
And if you fail, and if he takes control of you again, then come after me again. And I will slaughter you as many times as I have to stop you from dying.
So it will be done. They get down as low as they can get, and they bow towards you.
If you ever find something else to live for, you can give up on this if you want. I'll look past him at the note, the vellum on the ground.
You see the rock and ground where it's touching seems to be decaying rapidly, as though turning to dust.
Give me that.
He reaches out to touch it, and as he does, he pauses for a second, and you see him kind of lose focus.
Well, I'm gonna walk over and grab it.
You step over and you pull it out of their hand. They let go, almost, they blink as though they had lost the moment, and as you register them kind of snapping back to it, you find yourself drawn out of your own body as you feel this darkness fill your hand as you hold this piece of paper, and you hear these infernal whispers, these chants spoken in languages you can't conceive, as a a vision draws you back to a chamber you found yourself hiding in so many years ago. And then beneath it, through a winding series of caverns and tunnels, to a tome, a book. You see what looks leather-bound book with steel clasps, ornate in design, with a large, horned, embossed filigree of a demon or devil on the front of it. It seems to glow slightly.
Am I able to physically interact with this vision? Do I feel like I'm present in it?
You feel like you could try.
I would like to attempt to reach out to put my fingertips on this book.
As you do, the eyes of it alight briefly, this dull green light. As your hand itself, you feel almost as though it's aging, just touching it, but it also feels entirely welcoming, as though the book is trying to draw you into it. It wants you to read it.
I will pull back at that sensation from it very suddenly.
All right.
Cool.
You do so. And you see the eyes dim slightly. Maxine, you see Ajisai has glazed over. They don't seem to really be registering anything.
I will reach slowly over and push her shoulder. Probably like 5 seconds before they come to. Think that they're like, oh, alright.
You do
and
so,
then get
there's no
scared.
response.
Jesus. Oh. Oh, so even when Ajisai tried to come out of it, they didn't?
They seem to just be gazing off as you recoil in your vision, Ajisai. Is there anything else you do immediately?
Can I, with my knowledge of Kagutsuchi and the things surrounding him and like the minor religion that's not good music for this, and the minor like religion that surrounds Kagutsuchi, do I know anything about a book or a secondary chamber or anything that might correlate with what I'm looking at?
You feel something unfamiliar as you start racking your mind, and you see a lighter, transparent, like ghost-like hand that seems to just land gently on your forearm as you feel divine magic pass through you. Can you roll me a religion check, please, and add a d4 to it?
Okay. I'm just gonna roll the d4 and then I'll add it to the modifier window. It's a 3. Boop, 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 boo, and then religion. I am not terribly good at this. Oh, 11.
11? You know there's nothing about Kagutsuchi's legends that are typically taught at the temple, and never in any of your trainings where they talk about anything like a book that they carried. They did a lot of writing in their time, but all of that was forms of poetry and art and things that were usually kept in scrolls and often were on display or kept in the tomb that they would have left him in. This book is unfamiliar to you in any way that it would relate to Kagutsuchi as you know them.
I am going to do a very Ajisai thing, and where I could be very careful and I could be very cautious about this book. Assuming I still have my things, I am going to, instead of being those things, I am going to draw the glaive again, and I am going to attempt to skewer the book.
You do so. You draw the glaive, and you thrust it towards the book. And where it makes contact, you see it simply pass through.
I didn't think so. Suzuten, if you're there, I could use some kind of guidance as to what this thing is.
I don't think I have a word for it. You hear from behind you.
Is this the source of why he's been acting the way that he is, as opposed to being the heroic figure that we were taught about?
Something happened. I don't know when Takatsuchi found this. But I fear this thing much more than I fear any mortal man or creature that's ever come across us. The words in that caused great pain for him to read for the longest time. The thing stored in there should not be seen by the eyes of anyone on this continent or this planet.
Guess I should come get rid of it then. If I'm being shown this, if it has anything to do with Kagutsuchi as he is now, if Mokuten and I are ever going to be free of this shadow, then this is where I should start.
I can't protect you from the page's effects for much longer. You need to let go.
Am I going to be able to see you again?
No way. I think you just made Kagutsuchi let go of some things that they already had tenuous hold on. Me being one of them.
Well, I'm glad I could save somebody. In case I don't see you again. Thank you so much for everything.
I'm so proud of you.
You better be. I've done a good job. And I'm going to then let go of the page.
You do so, your attention snaps back to normal as you see Maxine trying to kind of shake you back into consciousness.
And if I can continue being a cool little anime guy for a second, as I let it go, and as soon as there's light back in my eyes, I would like to use the glaive to cut this thing in half in the air. I know it's fucking dissolving anyways, but, you know, gotta show my contempt. Gotta get rid of it.
You do so. As you let it go, it floats in the air for a moment. Uncharacteristically, like while any paper or vellum would have a moment where it would catch lift, you find that this seems to not care for simple physics. As you drive the glaive through it, slash into the air, it splits it in half, and you just see a quick flash of this greenish flame, and then the paper itself seems to vanish.
Well, that's done with.
Mokuten,
Yes.
do you know the base of the path that leads back up to our temple? The one that you were supposed to protect and signal us from?
Absolutely.
You're going to go back there, and you're going to wait there for me.
It will be as you say.
Good. I didn't do anything weird while I was out, did I, Maxine? I wasn't like speaking in a weird language or anything, right?
What?
I wasn't like speaking like saying red rum backwards or anything, right?
No. Not this time. Sometimes in your sleep, though.
I don't know exactly what it means, but I think I might have a lead on how I can bring a conclusion to my issues with Kagutsuchi.
Taking it to him.
You close your eyes for a second as you just think upon the things you just saw. I just want the image of the book just doesn't seem to want to fade from your mind as you see this.
I'm choosing not to engage any part of my GM brain. I don't recognize this image directly, but I think I might know. Maybe.
Doesn't look like a very friendly book.
It looks like a book I
What do
gotta...
you mean?
Maxine, there's a book. There's apparently a secret chamber under my old temple.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. I'm gonna go wreck it.
gonna wreck it.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Gonna go to Kagetsuchi's clubhouse and touch all his stuff.
Oh, people hate that.
Smash some vases. He's gonna be in so much trouble when his mom comes home. I'm gonna start walking back towards wherever the others are. I'm gonna wreck his shit so hard he's not gonna want to bother me or Mokuten ever again.
Mom? He's got... I just am following so
Everyone's got a mom, Laymoid.
It's me. I'm everyone's mom.
He's gonna be so grounded.
He's gonna be grounded as fuck, right to the heavens or wherever he lives.
Nice.
Go back to Olympus. Okay.
I said go.
I'm going.
I'm gonna flick my wrist and turn off Hikari Kiba.
You do so, the lightning fades. And you find the quiet moonlight of Red Larch is all that you're left to walk by, as the only major source of light is the inn. Everything else seems to be there's fireplaces in some houses giving off some dim light, but
Oh, and
otherwise it's quiet.
And how
Almost peaceful.
strange. The glaive of Suzuten has become +2 and does +1d10 radiant damage? What a strange
You joke. We'll talk about something about
Low key, kind of a little bit hoping something would happen. Anyways, let's we make our way back to everybody to rest.
Yeah.
You start heading back towards the inn.
And Casper been up to.
A great transition out of that situation. The fucking Batman transition, but it's like Krust's face.
Yeah.
Dude, or the Transformers one. Fucking. Hell yeah.
Krusk and Casper,
Beautiful.
you guys arrive back to the inn relatively quickly after everyone parts. As you walk through the front doors, there is a moment where the room seems to fall quiet,
Uh-oh.
and just everyone kind of stares at the two of you.
Hey, nothing to see here. Keep on going about your day, your night, you're gone.
Yeah.
As a few low whispers begin to come back in, and people seem to begin talking in a more fervid pace.
What time? What about time is it?
You guys had been spending most of the day dealing with the bodies and the fallout from the earlier attack. It's a little bit past, like I'd say, 8 or so, 9 or so.
Hmm.
There's no major clocks in town, so it's not as easy to keep time around here.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm okay.
You want something to drink, or do you wanna go right back up? What's going on in your noggin?
Nothing, but also everything at the same time. I guess I'll get a drink. Take my mind off.
Hey. I'll get you a drink.
Thanks.
You said you're right. I'll get you something. Hold on. He's gonna waddle over toward the the bar a little faster than he usually waddles, because I'm faster now. Anyway.
Hell yeah, get it, boy.
I have 40 feet of movement. Let's go.
Well, I appreciate your descriptiveness. You know that you don't mechanically move at your maximum speed.
No, I always do. I always move at my maximum speed.
Incredible.
One second, I gotta go upstairs to get something. Fucking 6 seconds.
I'm the fastest dwarf in the land, I am.
All right, you head over to the bar.
Sprint to the bar, yeah. Hey, can I get Can I get a big mug of whatever the hell you gave me earlier?
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, what's going on with everybody here?
It's been a long day.
I mean,
A lot of people lost people, and that's not my place.
I get that, but like, everybody seemed to quiet down whenever we made our way back in here.
Here's your drink. Anything else for you?
He's gonna sort of like kind of narrow eyes at that, but he will take the drink. He will leave behind how much was the drink earlier?
It's on the house.
You all right?
Anything else? Or
No, that's fine. Everything's. We'll be done with that. Come on, hey, Grass, let's go drink.
Sure. They're drinking in here?
Nah, let's be in a bit of a party pooper. Let's head upstairs.
All right. Head upstairs at my 30 feet around.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're so
Sprint.
slow. Disgusting.
Casper, with your passive, you see a lot of people are kind of staring at the two of you, either trying not to like be obvious about it, but most people are keeping you in check. And you see whenever you kind of glance at any who are actively looking at you, they seem to look away.
Whenever we're upstairs, I'm going to. Hey, Grusk. What's you don't. You feel something's off?
Literally always.
No, like more than. Come on, get in the room. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. I got a party. Yeah. Close the door.
My God.
I'm not in the mood for partying.
No, I want to party and like Grusk, there's something wrong.
Oh.
Here, take your drink, but like, if you start acting weird after drinking it, I'll hit you or something. So, like, the people are being weird downstairs.
Well,
They're staring at us. I mean, I know we caused a bit of a commotion before, but like, before that, everybody was kind of. They know we saved the city, right?
do you think they know that we brought it here, kind of?
Oh, we didn't though. That was I think I told
I know
you
we
about
didn't, but like they could assume that.
Maybe, but like, that seems pretty quick of them to think that after the rest of the day, though, right?
Maybe. I mean, how long have we been in Red Larch for?
You guys came here, slept, woke up. There was the attack. You spent the entire day here, and now you're here.
And the entire time, Maxine and Ajisai was helping bury everyone, and we were spending lots of money downstairs to try to get everyone in a somewhat of a better mood. Like, the guy I saved is still down there. He got burned a lot, but we also had everyone helping out, curing people. Regan was going around.
Maybe they're throwing a surprise party. Maybe they want to keep it a surprise, and they're just keeping an eye on us. Like, oh, you think they know, kind of thing. You know.
I just don't like it. I feel off. I tried asking about it, and he wouldn't even tell me.
We could go and ask, but
if they're not gonna tell us, let's. Something's going on.
Do you think it warrants investigation?
I think it might warrant finding Maxine and Ajisai at some point and maybe thinking a different way to close the night out.
I guess. Where were they?
They went off somewhere. They followed that fox You know, that little fox, the one they were talking that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where it went though. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to, actually, before we go, I was trying to make sure I was with you because, again, I don't want to be rehashing anything or like, you know, going back and forth on it or anything, but I really wanted to let you know I appreciate you and everything you did for me. Whenever I touched you, I saw a vision.
A vision?
Yeah, I saw something like what could have happened if you didn't stop me.
Oh.
I was all crazy, and then there was this like skeleton and like a hood thing, and it was looking at me like all mean, and I was like, bring it on, because I probably would fight it, but it looked like it was gonna try to kill me, and I seemed like I was more like chaotic evil.
Wow.
No, I feel like I was off. I was looking like mean.
Mm-hmm.
And you stopped that. That's what I feel like. You stopped that for me. And you did everything to do that. And you even looked like you were hurting yourself. And I never had someone outside of my family ever, really. Like, living back where I was, everyone's sort of your ma, your pa, or your cousin, or your brother, your sister, like everybody's just sort of together that way. And before leaving to Waterdeep, I never really had any friends, and whenever I was running off away from it, and you were the one that hold your hand out to let me up, and now everything happening here, I really appreciate everything you've done for me, Krusk. You helped me get my thing.
Your thing tried to kill you.
Yeah, well,
several times.
Yeah, I always kind of knew it would try. The whole thing behind it was I wanted to draw at least one of the cards, and then tell my dad about it. It's always been where I had a thought that my life might end. That's why I was trying to stop Melody from doing it. But we saw what happened with her. I know how dangerous it is, but it was my goal. That's all I ever wanted to do. And you helped me with it. And you protected me. And basically what I'm trying to say, Krusk, is you're like my best friend, and I'm never gonna be not on your side.
Thanks.
And I know you don't probably want to do it now, and I'm fully fine with that, but you had asked earlier if you could have one, and later on, when you're feeling a bit better, if you want to try it, you can. And if you ever want to do it whenever the others aren't around to be all mad at you, I won't tell anyone. Again, I know it's not today, but I wanted to let you know that it's on, the cards are on the table.
Fantasy crashed. Keep going.
Crap.
What was that?
We'll see.
Fantasy crashed. Keep going.
Oh no!
Distant Logan.
No! I have my mic turned way down when it's not important and I talk. That way, I don't bother anyone. And I guess it sounds like I'm way far away.
Yep.
There you go.
Again,
Yeah.
That's
Well,
mostly what I wanted to say, but how do you feel? How are you holding up on everything?
I don't know. I feel like I did the right thing in the moment, but was it the right thing to do? I don't know. I don't regret saving you. I don't regret saving you, but
yeah,
the things I had to do to help you, I don't know if I can fix that I guess Regan got in my head a bit. I don't know.
Regan's worried about you, but
yeah,
sometimes it feels like everybody's cautious about everything, and I get it. But we're all trying to save the world here. We're just trying to save the day. We're all doing our best, right?
I've never wanted to save the world.
Well, I mean, we have to now.
We gotta now, but that was never my intention. I never wanted to go on adventures or things like that. I wanted to write them down and tell stories about other people's adventures, you know?
From what I heard, you came out here with Kyra and everyone. Why'd you come out here then?
Feeling. I don't know, something pulled me here. I can't place it. It's probably whatever is talking to me in my head. It's probably what is happening, but this isn't ever what I wanted. I'll stick. I will keep doing it. Don't get me wrong. I'm here and I can help. But this wasn't the first. This wasn't my first option. But yeah, to circle back, I don't regret saving you.
I don't either.
But the things I had to do it are put me in a weird spot, I guess.
Well, if what we think that thing is anything, then maybe we can still figure something out about it. You said it was helping you a little bit ago, like when we were in the cults, right? It was telling you where to go or what to say or something.
Say again? What?
Whenever I'm talking about when we first got to the fire cult, whenever you walked up and just had the perfect thing to say to the fire cult.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was months ago, but
yeah.
I know you were saying it's kind of been saying stuff to you and it's been working out somewhat, right?
Yeah. True.
If it was...
It's been working out. But for how long?
I don't know, but like... If it has anything to do with them, why is it helping you?
I have no idea. But I want to help you guys. And... I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Klask. Since we're on the subject,
he's gonna kind of look at him.
You're definitely a bad guy, Krusk.
Oh.
You know how every single time any of us have ever been in a dangerous situation where one of us has been like hurting or something and we all just walked away from it? Remember how we always do that?
How we're always walking away from bad situations?
Yeah, we're always just, if someone's in trouble, we just walk away from it. We just say good, whatever, that's too dangerous.
I don't remember that.
That's because we never do it, Klusk.
He puts his hand on the table.
You helped me out because we're friends. And you wanted to protect me. And anybody else, I'll tell you right now, if anybody else in our party would have saw me hurting like we doing, and they had a way to stop it, do you really think Ajisai would have taken the safe route?
Maybe.
Do you think Maxine would have taken the safe route?
No.
Do you think I would have taken the safe route?
Absolutely not.
they're gonna be sore at you, but every one of them would have chose to help in any way they could, even if it hurt them. We don't want you to do it. We don't want any of us to do it. But that's just who we are. We're gonna do it. Gotta get over it. You just have to be a little safe about it and be a little bit more forward with everyone. But let's be honest. Nobody would have let me die there if they had a chance to stop me.
I guess
I
not.
appreciate you.
Thanks, Casper.
Just get your things. We're gonna leave this place before something bad happens.
Yeah.
There's a bang at the door.
Oh, God.
Crap.
Oh, fuck, something bad's happening.
Casper, say you walk over to the door.
I walk over to the door.
Adorable.
I just lean to the door like, who is it?
Shitty watch.
Ah, crap.
Oh.
Oh.
But I'm 1 second, I'm naked.
Take your time.
I'm just like point crust to the window, like
I was gonna say, climb out the window. Let's fucking go.
it's like
Is that a good idea? Why would we do that?
oh man, my pants are stuck in the buckle. It's like I'm like dragging him to the window.
Oh, okay.
No, we're getting the fuck out of here. I don't trust anything they're doing.
I'm going with him, I guess.
Yeah!
I'm being dragged.
Oh, okay, you guys climb out the window.
Yeah!
You are now on the roof.
Oh boy.
All right,
What do we do now?
Well,
You see
You
that?
see,
You see that?
off slightly as you move out and try and get your standing. You see, although faintly, fairly recognizable to you two, you see Maxine and Ajisai moving towards the end.
Oh boy, I can't wait to reconnect with everybody. We should ask where they went.
I'm gonna grab Crust's hand. Go, Crust! And I'm gonna start running down the way to go to the
oh
floor.
god.
We're on the roof.
Yep.
So
It's leaned. It's like leaned. We're going down. Let's go.
Could you reshow the? Actually, I could probably just.
Like
Actually,
a
yeah.
slide.
Could you reshow
Fine.
the town
I
map?
got you.
Thank you.
We're sliding down. I'm forcing him to.
All right, you slide down the
Because our
roof
room
to
was
the end.
here. Because our room was here, if I remember right. Right, DM someone?
Your two is there. You
Yeah.
guys
We're getting here and then we're going down.
all right.
Going downtown.
and
We're gonna go toward Ajisai and Maxine.
Can I get an acrobatics check from the two of you?
Yeah.
yes.
Can I,
See, I believe in you, Klusk. I think you can do it.
if someone rolls low, can I attempt to catch them?
I don't think we're that
11.
close.
No, they would have seen you because
Oh,
they're
that
on the
was
top of the
that
roof.
was
Like they have a
athletic,
really
sorry.
good vantage.
It would have been 18.
Okay.
Would have been 18. All right, you're fine. So as you slide down, you land on the second roof. You roll, you slide, you kind of action roll through a bush, and you stand upright, Casper.
We did it.
As behind you,
I see him land. I just look out. Maxine, Ajisai,
Hey!
help me get Klusk. We got to get out of here.
Why? What's up with Krusk? I walk over and I pick up Krusk with
fell.
one hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so strong.
The belt, it does work. Where's Regan?
you so strong?
They went. You were there. They went off to like their moms or whatever, right?
Did they do that yet?
they have left to do that.
Yeah, we booped
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, right. Okay.
So people are being really weird inside, and they came up to the door and they said City Watch, and so I ran out of there.
I was
City
dragged out.
Watch.
Yeah, and they were being really
this place
weird
even
and
have a
quiet.
City
Well,
Watch?
whoever they are,
Is
we
this
should
place-
probably tell the guards they've been harassing us.
Well, I
Is
think
this
that's the
town
guards.
like big enough for like a city watch?
I think that's the guards, Ajisai.
Oh. Is that what a city watch
Does
is?
this place have guards?
Yeah, they're being really
Right, cool.
suspicious in there. They were like, when we walked in, they were murmuring, they were staring at us, and then they knocked on our door, they banged on it, and they're like, city watch, and I'm like, I'm naked, and then now we're here.
Well, what are we supposed to do? We gotta wait until Regan and Regan and the friend and Kyra
Evan.
come back.
And Pilar.
That's her name.
When they come back, Kyra has that weird
It's not the
thing,
name I
right?
was forgetting. I was
What?
mentally juggling whether or not.
Agreed.
Like I was like, who went?
Oh, okay, fair.
Was I correct?
A question for you, Aji.
Devin and Kyra went with Regan.
Okay.
Thank you, Lala.
Thank you, Lala.
Just as a point of order, did you keep Mokutan with you for now, or did you send them off immediately?
I told them to go.
Then they are gone. Okay.
Look, I'm just saying, these guys are being really weird, and they wouldn't tell me anything.
Yeah, but like, what are we gonna do if we like fucking? First of all, what did we do wrong?
Kyra
Did
can
we do
speak
something
into
wrong?
our brains.
We didn't do anything wrong. Why would they be coming at us for doing anything wrong?
I don't know. Maybe they think we're the ones that did this.
But the people know that we didn't do this,
I
unless
know,
they think
that's
that
what I thought.
unless they think that us being here is what caused this. In which case,
That's what I was saying.
did
They're
it?
like 50-50 maybe.
Did it?
Like,
Did
we
it
don't
though?
even know.
Did it though?
I don't believe so, but like maybe if you didn't want to be a stretching about it.
Maybe we
Even
should.
so, if they're assuming that, don't we just need to leave in that situation? We can always meet up with Regan outside.
Yeah,
of
but
the...
they're gonna
That's
come
what the-
back here, and then
That's what
what?
I'm saying.
If
Kyra
we
can
go,
speak into our brain.
can they?
Yeah, they have that weird speak into your brain power.
Message,
Can
I
they-
think is the name
Oh,
of that spell. Question
I
mark?
suppose they do.
That's if they get in contact with us first. I
Oh,
don't
by the
think
way,
anyone
I
there-
need to I have a quest.
Oh?
You have a quest?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I need to go back to the temple that I grew up in.
The
Oh,
temple?
can I come?
Yeah, the temple in the mountains.
Oh, you said yeah already.
Can you come?
You said it.
Of course you
Yeah.
can.
All right. I don't have a quest anymore.
Okay, do we want to rely on the fact that we think we are good people and talk to the authorities, or do we think that we're in fact secret bad people and do we not do it?
As
Well,
you're talking, you just see
I don't feel
the
comfortable
front of
answering
the
that
building get slightly brighter as you see the flickering of what looks like a torch and someone carrying it exiting the building.
I don't know
All
if
I
I'm a
know
good or a
is
bad person, so I defer to you guys.
All I know is that I'm
Oh,
wanted in
that's okay,
Waterdeep, so I don't want to be here.
I think I can talk to them if I need to.
Chris, you talk to them.
Go,
And we'll be
go.
around the corner with our weapons.
Yes.
What?
I pull out the icy sword. I'm like, I'm fucking ready.
I put that away for now.
As you pull that out,
Oh, pissed.
Put that away. Put it away.
okay.
I won't have it. I won't have it at the ready, but I'll have it like on my
She's
side.
gonna have all of our
You
heads
do
done.
see the window next to you just get darker as you draw that.
Oh. Weird.
As the area around you becomes more obscured in shadow, as whatever torch was on the inside of the building next to Casper is extinguished as soon as he draws that sword.
Me, Ajisai, and Maxine are in darkness is what I'm hearing.
Oh.
Let's go.
Shit.
Well, good luck, Krusk.
We got your back, Krusk.
Holler if you need anything.
We'll be here, pressed against the wall.
You
like
hear
innocent people.
footsteps approaching your direction presently.
We are about to
Oh.
go already.
You'd all have about a round to do any one thing if you plan on doing something.
I want to take
Before-
a deep breath and focus not on my boo-boos.
I am hiding. I'm doing the hiding action of hiding.
All right, Casper's hiding.
I will quickly turn to Maxine. Hey, Maxine, if anything's about to go down, if we have to do it, could you quickly give me a little bit of little heals? I'm like not doing so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
cool.
sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
okay.
Protect You from Evil and Good on myself.
Okay. What is the when you're upcast? I only have Cure Wounds level 1 on my.
It's an extra D8
sheet,
per
but
level.
I'm... Okay, awesome. So I can just.
Do you remember how
drag
to
it.
add
If you're
stuff,
clicking
right?
and drag, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah,
You're doing it at second
I know.
level, it's 2d8. Yeah.
Yes,
believe in
sir.
you,
I
Krusk.
remember. I
And if
remember.
I
played
believe in you,
it.
Krusk, and if you fuck up, I'm ready to strike.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Huh? And now we hide.
Maxine tries.
All right, so the three of you are hiding.
Shouldn't you add your
Yeah.
charisma modifier to your cure wounds?
You should.
Oh, I
You should.
Or it might be, I think it's a +3 default, right?
Hmm?
I always thought Cure Wounds was just like 1d8 +3.
Nope.
No, it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
Spellcasting
modifier.
ability. Just most people who are clerics have at least +3.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, I have a
What-
+1.
I will give myself one more hit point, thank you.
Yeah.
That made all the difference. I went from having a number that meant nothing to have a number that was the amount of hours in a day. And that will make the
Hell yeah.
difference.
Can I get a stealth check from the three of you?
You sure
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Yeah!
I'm gonna pop
Okay,
into a
this
stealthy backflip. Here I go.
This is gonna go great.
Why did?
mean,
oh,
not-
my armor. Why
not
did I even ask? I know why.
Maxine, no.
Oh, Maxine.
It's fine.
See Maxine step back and try and use a tree as
She's trying to homer, like she's trying to give him homer into the bush.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and she realizes that's stupid, so she goes for a rock, but the rock's not as big as she is, and that's also stupid. And so you can just hear her like, fuck, fuck, fuck.
you see Ajisai kind of slink back into the shadows and behind another kind of hedge that's up against the side of the building, relatively well concealed, and Casper's just gone.
Why are there any big rocks
Casper
around
just
here?
like shakes slightly and disappears into the ether.
Each of you
Maybe
vanish.
if I just hold my breath, they won't notice me.
They have advantage
Based
for
off
starting.
movement.
They
That's
would have
true.
advantage. That would
I
give
get it.
anyone who is looking in the darkness disadvantage at finding them.
Good.
Fair.
Get him,
Guys, I'm
Get 'em,
practically
Krusk.
invisible.
Charisma at him.
You see a humanoid figure illuminated by it in what looks like a roughshod breastplate with a patterned uniform. It looks Waterdaven in nature. Around the corner. Most of the guards here have like relatively water-deep adjacent uniforms. It looks like most people who are trained here to be city watch or guards are trained in Waterdeep and then come back and are posted here.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Dear Casper.
I'm not even here anymore. I don't know what you're talking about.
You see them kind of look past you, Krusk, as you just stand illuminated and look up at the roof, just the open window, with a little bit of candlelight coming out of it.
So, my friend gets nervous around authority figures.
I see.
I was dragged with him. I'm happy to talk to you, though. What can I help you with?
They look up and down the road. Are all of your friends around?
Probably somewhere in the dark. I have no idea.
And where did that girl you all took with you go?
Which one? I travel with many women.
The blonde one. The one that was calling you bandits. Making a fuss.
Oh, yeah. No, she's gone. She's super gone. I have no idea where she is.
You see a look of like half confusion and grave worry cross their face.
Is there something the matter?
I just, as a member of the guard, take a great deal of umbrage with a woman claiming she's being stolen from, disappearing with a group of well-armed individuals, and then not coming back.
I can see how that might come across.
We were being very loud about that in the fucking bar. They know that what could have happened to her.
Are you aware of what her possession was?
Not really, no.
She had some... I won't bother you with the details, It was some serious magic shit.
Please bother me with the details.
It was a deck of many things. I don't know if you've heard of that, but basically it's a set of cards. If you draw from it, certain effects will happen depending on the card you draw. She drew one, and then she disappeared.
You'll forgive me if I have... let's say, difficulty believing that.
I wish I could tell you. One of my friends also drew from the deck, and some bad things almost happened to him. So, yeah. I wish I could tell you where she is. What was it? What was her name again?
I just said it whenever we were talking. Her name was Melody.
Melody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could help you find her, but again, she drew a card, and then she just disappeared.
I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
How it looks to me.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly good.
I
But
can't
you've all
imagine
done
that it
a
is.
great deal of good for Red Larch. And we owe you a great debt. I'm going to look for Melody.
Okay.
I don't expect I will find her.
I don't expect you will either.
Due to the great debt that we owe you, I will not look into this much further. But as far as I'm concerned, they have been murdered.
Listen, look into it as much as you want. We don't have anything to hide. We are trying to deal with this cult that's been attacking, several places, including this city. We will be in town. We have to wait for our friends here. Do your investigation. Do as much as you want. We'll be here. We are waiting for our other companions to get back from the High Forest. So if you have questions in the meantime, while we're waiting for them, you can find us here.
Only persuasion.
Sure. Persuasion is a plus 13 now, which is a total of 25.
You see their shoulders relax. You see a lot of tension, and you see that you weren't really paying attention to it because you were reading their face a lot, but you see that one of their hands was resting lightly on the long sword at their hip. Ajisai and Casper, with your massive perceptions, both of you would see his hand was shaking slightly.
Oh. Weenie. Yeah, be afraid. No, I mean nothing.
We don't intend to harm anybody. We are sorry that if our actions might have brought this cult here in them seeking vengeance against us. We apologize for that, but it was not at all intentional. We mean no harm to anybody. We're glad you're here to protect these people in our stead once we go off and try and take care of the rest of this cult so they're no longer a problem.
I want to believe you. And if you do mean what you say, then please kill them as fast as you can.
We're to do our best. They're stubborn. They've got fire things. They've got fire people. So, forgive us if it takes a second.
You see him wave a hand back, and you see a couple other guards stood about 25 feet back or so, just dimly lit around the corner. Maxine, you'd see them as a couple of them are just staring at you.
He's hiding behind a rock.
Of them sneaking up behind Maxine with a net, just like pulling it over her head.
You see them
if anyone,
mostly
if
stood off.
Glare.
You see one of them has like their arm in a sling. A couple of them are bruised up. You see one of their armors has been destroyed. You see like bits of it have been rusted and looks like almost burned away. As they look entirely ill-equipped to deal with you, even if they wanted to. And
that sucks.
From any of you just looking at this, you can tell that at least the one with the torch who's been talking knows that even if they try, they wouldn't really be able to deal with you guys.
They don't know I have 24 hit points. Which, to be fair, is like
I think
at
two
least
of them
two
might
of them.
be like, yeah. I think two of them could equal that amount.
I can probably kill them in like single strikes if I get lucky, but I gotta be real.
Yep.
I think if like a full platoon of guards came at me at once, I'm pretty sure I'd get Lorenzo'd.
Miss M. Oi.
Tell you, tomorrow when we're
waves them off, and
rested.
you see them start shuffling back inside.
Tomorrow, if you're still around, come find us and we can give your people some healing magics if they're open to that.
They're being tended to, and if it means that you'll be more effective yourselves in dealing with this cult, then I think we'll grin and bear it.
All right.
Sorry for
I don't know.
disturbing your evening.
I'm sorry, you have to deal with this.
Me too.
Huh.
As you see him turn and stalk back inside.
I'll just pop into existence next to Krusk. You know, they could have just told us that.
Holy crap! Oh, Jesus. Whoever that is. Huh.
God.
Oh, you know my cousin?
Jimmy the incredible and
Jesus the
powerful
dwarf.
We gotta start getting into, like, as a group, in both settings, we gotta start, like, doing stupid fucking Elden Ring-esque, like, fucking by Tyr's beard and fucking Shaw's tits, that was hard. Like, we gotta get into training ourselves to do those.
It's so difficult.
You know, whenever I was asking around, they could have just brought that up.
Goodness.
You decided to run.
Oh no, whenever I was asking in the bar.
Yeah, but, you know, whatever. It's dealt with.
Glad it
For
didn't
now,
turn out
nice.
to be something more serious.
Oh, Maxine, where'd you come from?
Like over there. I know. I was pretty still. It's okay.
I believe you.
Holy shit!
Is it safe to stop being a bush?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming out.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
This is my new favorite thing.
I was a rock. If you didn't back yet. Anyway.
I was just behind. I was just behind Crust the entire time.
Somehow.
Huh.
in his blind spot the entire time.
I was hiding in his shadow.
Oh.
That's
in his shadow.
Yeah.
Like which one? Oh.
We should go back inside.
I'll climb back up. Ugh.
I get the feeling though we're not
I'm
going to
gonna
be
take the
super
stairs.
mega wanded around here once we're ready to leave.
Probably
I
not.
mean, we're planning on making our way out here tomorrow, right? When everybody's better off.
Yeah.
Right? We won't have much reason to come back now that Regan's dad's out of the situation.
Yeah.
Going home and all of that.
Once we've cleared things up, our plan is to tackle the cults and be pretty unrelenting in
and
the
we'll
face of that. And
Yep.
hey, while we're going in and we're
down.
going to probably fade to a different group of people that are going to be talking, I got to tell you guys about a thing that might be a possible distraction from that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's fine. I gotta pee. Do it.
Oh, we're cutting way to you.
I know.
Just Devin pops out of another bush.
I've been here the whole time.
I actually didn't go with
also
him.
gotta pee, so if you guys want to just...
Yeah, you guys should have a conversation and we'll be back.
You know what? Ajisai says that. I
I
walk
don't
in.
have to be
I
here.
walk
I'm
in
staying
normally.
right here.
I will walk in with the three of them instead of climbing
All right,
back up
but
into my
before,
room.
before I explain, let me open this disproportionately sounding door.
They got to
big
fix
door.
that. I need some oil or something.
Should maybe also, I don't know, lower the size of the door.
No.
I lowered it pretty low. Maybe you should lower your door volume.
What?
No, he's like, look at the size of the door.
Oh,
The size of the
oh,
door itself.
I thought you were.
No.
I thought you were cheekily saying that it was too loud. I'm sorry.
No.
I was like, I turned it
You're
way
good.
down. I didn't want to get that exact problem.
This
You're
door
good.
made
True,
for
I
the-
barely heard
Is
it.
this door made for Goliaths?
Who knows? Anyways,
You get many Goliaths here?
since the other side
Nice.
apparently needs a quick
Like
bathroom break
people.
before we cut over
Gosh.
to them.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
That-
Sometimes I bump my head, okay?
I'll allow me to begin explaining my vague story of a book I must destroy. It's 1:36. Do we want to turn around?
Let's take a break.
Oh yeah! Hey, we ran into Mukoten. And
Let me tell you a
Oh
story.
hey! We did that.
And that means
Get
whoever
your
wants
bathroom
that
in, grab
spell or
drinks, and
whatever
we'll
can
join
do
the
it.
other side when we get back.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm a sit.
Huzzah!
It's time to do a sit.
Do a city.
I'm glad.
I'll be back as well.
we got the. I'm glad we got to have
All
that,
right.
that nice little talk.
Oh, there goes Spencer.
Me too.
Very
But
cute.
also goodbye.
Bye.
Forever.
I've been wanting to have that talk with him for ever since last year.
You waited
so
a whole
long.
year to talk to him.
Yep.
Such a long time.
Well, it's mostly like the whole like, oh yeah, or not that. Yeah, what about all those other times we've seen danger happen to one of our friends and we just said fuck that and walked away?
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Hold that thought. I forgot to close the door behind me. I'm letting the draft in.
Okay. I got some like lantern oil. Maybe that'll do
They make
something.
their windows out of stone here?
It's the fucking Skyrim.
I've gotta turn the pot up.
Skyrim's labyrinthian entrance sounds.
I'm glad that you're having so much fun with it.
I am. We were just very disjointed today, and I when Casper said he ran up the stairs, it made me think of my old footsteps I used for Digimon. And I was like, I
Yeah.
want to put one of those in, so I threw it in, and then I was like, I don't know. I feel like being silly with the fucking. Yeah, because it's totally the sound I would pitch it up or down slightly depending on the Digimon, but basically all their footsteps were.
Cute. Oh.
Gimme bean!
You know that person has tiny feet. If they're making that noise.
We never
My sweet
need.
son.
We never need them for Hyokomon. Hyokomon just on head.
It's true.
He does no walking of his own.
That is his way.
That lazy fuck.
Hold on.
Lekismon is just like boing, boing.
Yeah.
Hold on. This one's probably.
Oh, did you guys see the Noel?
This one's probably more. This one's probably
What?
better.
No.
Hold on. I'll
No,
get the
fuck.
well, no.
Oh yeah.
That's not a door.
Another thing I forgot to do earlier. Ajisai.
Eh.
You beat Mokuchan in the fight. Get an inspiration.
Glad I used it when I used it.
Dim was doing doodles, and it was for a Christmas thing, and I told them I wanted Noel, but in like a Christmas dress. So I
Oh,
have
is that who
Noel.
that
Noel,
was?
Noel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
cute. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know that person.
Would death smooch.
Just grab my face and go what and squish.
And then they'd
I
punch.
think
That's
I
fine.
would put them in
Hold on.
charge of
Yeah.
beating people up for me. Besides that, nothing.
Hold on. I think I made it more appropriate.
Aw.
Let's go inside.
Noel's just the best.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
And now just let me close that behind me.
Jesus fuck.
How the fuck?
We've all been paid
Whoa.
to act. There it is.
You just have the whole song on soundboard.
I really should get like the
When
other,
I was.
at least like the front
Hell
bit.
yeah.
I should get it like really fucking syncopated, so I can just be like dun 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 dun
You're so good, man.
dun.
Fuck.
What? What'd
Oh,
you
I
say?
was. You're so good, Godaming, Carrie.
Oh, I see.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, that calls for a.
Fight the power.
I mean, that's kind of
Yeah.
what we're doing.
On account of the fact that I have it open at the moment. And where there's a row fight the power, there's a
Fight the power.
Yet another row fight the power.
Carrie, we get to be together on a row fight the power this time.
Finally.
No!
where there's those things, there's
haven't roleplayed with you in so long.
a
Dude,
laser.
fucking, you were too busy being in space. No, it's been even longer since me and
You're
Eric got
just
to roleplay.
jealous we were in
That's
space.
true.
I am jealous y'all were in space. I'm also gonna find out about the shit
Hey.
you did, boy, and you better
Not a
look
damn
out.
thing. I didn't do anything.
Oh,
We
he
may,
did
have
so
been, we may have been in outer
They did-
space.
They're gonna narc on you so fast. You
Hey,
have no
Carrie.
chance.
They did scary things too.
Yeah.
Based on the statement you just made, I would like to remind you that I told everyone a week will have passed by epilogue day.
Ha
Well,
It took
right.
a second to tell her.
So keep that in mind.
all right. So
They keep it in. They keep it in
three
for a week.
beatings will have happened.
Same though. I'm just on the
Why?
gallows. It's like can't deal with this one anymore.
Why did I have 3 beatings?
Tonto got me ice cream for beating up the bad guy.
What the fuck? I have had a week-long
victory.
lecture.
Oh yeah, I gotta
You're
poke you about
lecturing
something
non-stop
before we get into
for a
And
that.
the only
Logan.
reason why
Yeah, me
it's
too.
currently suspended is because some of us have to work.
Stinky,
He lectures
stinky.
me in his sleep.
You think that's bad?
That's honestly a
Lexi hasn't
talent.
talked to me for a week.
You know what?
Just
You
looking away
dead.
from
Yeah,
you.
that sucks for all of you.
I
Aviana,
would
would you
take
tell
a week-long
Quintus?
lecture at this point.
Aviana, would you tell Quintus that he needs to shut up?
That Quintus, you need to shut up.
Well, can you tell Lexi was great to hear her voice?
No.
Because it was.
Aviana, will you tell Quintus that I'm not talking to him? He can still talk to me.
Lexi says that she's not talking to you. But you
I heard.
her. Are you sure?
Stupid playing up a Tootie who never gets to be angry. Wanna be angry?
Be angry.
Do it.
Meow.
He's so good. Just having fucking domestic arguments with you, Cody. Like, let's
Yeah.
fucking go, beat.
Saturday's gonna be fun.
Listen, give me that domestic
yeah.
shit. Shut up.
I love it. Here for it.
I presume Tonto
Fucking-
wouldn't be mad at Fenris. I could be wrong.
She responded to you with that fucked, so I think you're good.
Oh yeah, you're so good.
That's fair.
I love that Rory's punishment is like lecturing you for a week, and then Lexi's is just like
Let's go.
talking, but like talking around Quintus instead of to Quintus.
Lexi, I'm not a messenger bird. That's not how this works.
That's fair. I'll ask other people to do it as well. Don't worry.
Good.
All right,
No.
tell Quintus you're not a messenger bird.
No.
I feel like I have the most faith in you to convey how angry I am. Like, I feel like you have the best
Oh, okay, no, that's
tone.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can try to get him arrested. Would that make you
Well,
angry?
no, that's a bit too far.
I'm
I'm
not a
only like a
messenger
little
bird.
angry am.
I'm a delivery bird.
Oh, Shane kicks his ass.
You know, your brother's here. Shut up, Rage.
It's one of my favorite lines from anything in Shrek. Okay. I'm not a messenger boy. I'm a delivery boy.
Yeah.
Fucking ominous, dude.
I'm
So- oh my
nobody's
God.
messenger
So
boy. All right.
I won't pass messages on, but I will set him up for tax fraud if you want me to.
Damn.
Let me know.
But I love doing my taxes.
Ugh. Are you sure about this, Lexi? He likes doing.
See,
taxes.
here I am, having Miriam do them.
Right? Like,
I do them, but then Miriam goes over them for me so that he can see if I mess up, which I do.
In all fairness to him, taxes are hard.
Taxes are very hard.
I've never done taxes in my life.
Oh, I'm gonna tell Rory. Oh.
Should I have?
Well, it's fine.
I
Kitty
just
doesn't do taxes either. I just claim them under mine.
I gave you a lot of money during the tournament, and I've not done anything with it except put it in
everything Kitty
I
does
hope
is
it's
a tax
okay.
Is he a dependent? What the fuck?
Well, you know, like when I told Vierna that Kitty was mine? Well, anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing
Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
Okay, just a reminder, when are we coming back for Best Stitch? Is this week or next?
13th.
13th.
13th, so next.
This week, got it.
Saturday the 13th.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, normal day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it only unlucky if it's on a Friday?
Right? I don't fucking know.
Because that's when Jason
Friday
shows
the
up.
13th used to be a day of luck, actually.
And then Jason happened.
And then fucking Jason ruined it.
And he
Fucking
fucking ruined it.
I bet it was the Europeans and or the
Probably.
Christians who did that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look it up.
Probably
It
the
was
latter.
Mr. Voorhees.
I know we've always had a weird thing about 13 because like
Cultures.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah, I know
we developed
13 is an
these
unlucky
numbers.
number in general, but like
the
everyone makes
Japanese
us think about
apparently.
Friday the
really don't
13th.
like it for much more obvious reasons.
And the Koreans hate the number 4.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. Origin.
Number of deaths.
Some cite the arrest of the Knights of Templar on Friday, October 13th, 1307, by the officers of King Philip IV of France as the origin of the Friday the 13th superstition.
So it was the French.
God damn French.
It is considered an unlucky day in Western superstition. It occurs when on the 13th day of the month in the Gregorian calendar falls on the Friday, which happens at least once every year, but can occur up to 3 times. One mentioned the unlucky nature of it. There's a Norse myth about 12 gods having a dinner party in Valhalla. Trickster god Loki, who was not invited, arrived as the 13th. And I'll skip the rest of the paragraph by just saying things go bad.
Yeah.
Fucking. So 13 is considered unlucky by the Norse. The superstition seems related to various things like the story of Jesus' Last Supper and crucifixion, in which there were 13 individuals present in the upper room on the 13th of Nisan Mondri Thursday, the night before the Good Friday. There's evidence of both Friday and the number 13 being considered unlucky. There is no record of the two items being referred to as especially unlucky in conjunction before the 19th century, which is the 1800s. Some cite the Knights of Templar being fucking arrested on that day to be why. And in France, it may have been associated with misfortune as early as the first half of the 19th century, because a character in the 1834 play Les Finis de Gribouille, Gribbles, whatever, stated, "I was born on a Friday, December 13th, 1830, from which come all of my misfortunes." So apparently people held this superstition at least as far back as the 1830s. People don't exactly know where it came from, but it seems like cultures across the board seem to be like, fucking 13 is bad. And also sometimes Fridays suck. And when you put them together...
Friday!
Oh,
Friday.
no!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Right.
Apparently the Greeks really didn't like Tuesday the 13th.
Oh. How'd you find
The
that?
Greeks
The
considered
French.
Tuesday, and especially the 13th, an unlucky day. Tuesday is considered dominated by the influence of Ares, the god of war. The fall of Constantinople to the Fourth Crusade occurred on a Tuesday the 13th, April 1204, and the fall of Constantinople to the Ottomans have... Constantinople just keeps fucking falling on Tuesdays. Events that strengthen superstition. In addition, the Greek, in Greek, the name of the day is treaty, meaning the third, adding weight to the superstition since it was bad luck to say... Since bad luck is said to come in threes. And treaty, which is their Tuesday, means third, means threes. So, Friday the 17th is unlucky in Italy. And that's about all I'm really finding. But yeah, apparently it goes back, for us, it goes back to like the 1830s-ish. So, and it has to do with a lot of people being like, 13 is bad for a lot of reasons, and I don't know, 14s can suck a dick too. So, if they're together, ain't no good gonna come from that.
I love 14s. 'Cause that's when the Nat19 anniversary is.
Yeah.
It's also when I quit Starbucks.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
It's on the same day.
Yep.
Wow.
I feel good.
Oh, fuck.
I think we're all back.
The unluckiness of 13.
Yeah.
The Norse stuff I skipped with Loki is also where the fucking thing about mistletoe-tipped arrows killing Balder came from. It's when Balder died! Loki, you fool!
You son of a bitch!
That's why Friday the 13th is unlucky, because it's when Balder died.
Oh, that'll fucking do it.
Which set everything in motion. Sorry, Aaron, go ahead.
No. We're back. And stuff. And things. And junk. And...
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So yeah, the A team and the B team have reunited. The C team.
What?
C team are on the hunt for a dad.
Yep.
Aren't we all?
We're hunting dads around here.
Dad hunting.
Can't wait to put this dad on my wall.
Whoa.
Probably.
You're right.
Looking for my dad.
Delineating time. You guys take only a short period of time to find him, with a panther looking for them along with the rest of you. You find him in no time at all. As you guys quickly move your way through the town, you find him finishing packing up one of his bags.
Oh, those are the puppies Keelan found.
No.
You guys are gonna love living here, little guys. They're very, very nice.
She somehow says
small
with a basket
family.
of puppies in her mouth. Sorry, go.
I thought you handed that off to him earlier.
Did I?
No, I told you not to make them his problem, but if you
All
wanted to,
right.
go for
No,
it.
that's right. No, you're totally correct. Reality stays the same. Kilo just got their portable lunch.
No.
It's fine. We'll leave them in the high forest. They'll be fine.
Oh my god, no! They were puppies. Someone has to take care of them.
Oh. Well, we've got a bit of a send-off party. I was about to get ready to head out.
Plans have changed. We're going to be teleporting you back, actually.
Saves us a couple weeks.
And it's just gonna be us.
Everything okay?
No, actually.
Hey.
Krusk is connected to... I don't know how to explain it. Some sort of dark entity that is intrinsically linked to the cults. And he is messing with it, and it is speaking to him and acting through him, and he's letting it. And because it is so connected to the cults, and because it knows what it knows, we can't bring him with us until it is dealt with. Ajisai, as much as I would love to bring her with us, we she and Maxine elected to stay back and watch over Krusk, and Casper is staying with them. So it's just us.
It's a very strong judgment you have.
I can't let anything
I think you
happen.
did a good job.
Thanks.
Your mother would approve?
That's good.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think you'd always agree.
Yeah. We should go.
All right.
She is barely keeping it together.
Kyra has like her hand on your bag, and she's just kind of rubbing your bag a little bit, just in an attempt to comfort.
Yeah.
And she will, I guess, put her hand on the staff and use the helmet.
All right. You are teleporting to the grove. Did you guys secure an item, or did you just?
I think
I was intending to use the staff as an item.
Yes. Yeah, I would say it's been close enough that it would still be linked to there. As you focus on
How many
it,
creatures can teleport? Because
it's up to like 10.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
it's a good chunk.
It's way more than
we
we
should
have here.
probably get rid of these puppies because they count.
Oh, right.
Just leave them. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Hold on.
I will find the nearest
grabs
house.
the basket,
Yeah,
opens the door.
I
Hey,
would,
kids, puppies, and he
There
puts it
you
down
go,
and it's
I
out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure someone was
Okay,
going
cool.
to take care of them. Okay, good.
Well, there goes now. Your responsibility. Have fun. Closes the door and walks back over. So go, okay, quick before they come out.
No, it's not just for Christmas. It's for life. Like this fucking.
Poof.
Yeah, cool. Good.
You find the world shimmers around you briefly as Kyra focuses in on the helmet. The staff glows a light green as the world blurs more and more until finally settling in, and you find yourselves surrounded by trees much older than any of you, thousands and thousands of year old, massive trees, so large that several of them have abodes carved in and throughout the bark and trunks of the trees. You see a few people moving about. There's bridges connecting different ones as these massive, maybe 50, 60 foot wide trees just rocket up into the sky like towers.
Oh.
Regan, you find yourself in the middle of the grove that you call home. There is a light blue glow cast over everything as one tree in the center of them all, almost certainly the oldest based on the pieces falling around it, the small plants that seem to be sprouting around surrounding it. It is clearly important to the people who live here, as there is a glowing, it looks like a pale, almost ice-like crystal that seems to just be floating gently, nestled within its bark.
We're home.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Huh.
She's gonna lean down or like kneel down and untie her boots and like take off any socks or anything and just be barefoot in the ground and just like put her boots in her bag and just
It's good to be home. Probably even better for you, huh?
Yep. Everyone who's new, don't make any sudden movements.
Why?
As you say why, you feel something wrapping around your leg. As you see vines
stiff
beginning to
still.
sprout and grow until they burst out of the ground and surround you.
Whoa.
And falling out of the canopy above is a large creature that seems to be getting larger and larger. As it plummets to the ground, there's a massive slam, as you see a hulking owl bear.
Huh? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Right?
Slams into the ground in front of all of you.
Fucking far away, Logan. Thanks.
There's a chittering snarl as it comes closer to the group, inspecting each of you.
Regan, does that normally happen?
Just stay still.
As you say that, Devin, you see two small owl bears plummet behind it. They do not land as graceful.
Bah.
Hi, honey. I'm home. There's a pregnant pause as it rapidly shifts. You see the form of a woman in their 40s, very early 40s, like cloaked in a green robe that hangs loosely with a cape that kind of drapes just lightly over their left shoulder. You see vines and plants wrapping around different parts of their arms as they have spiraling up the forearm on their left hand. You see different bits of mistletoe with flowers of various natures coming off of it. And Devin, you recognize some of those flowers as the base components for some very deadly poisons.
Oh.
We're back.
They give you a icy stare for a moment, Regan. You feel the vines relaxing as they step forward and they hug you. Where have you been?
All over. Things got a little complicated.
And she'll hug her mom back really tight.
There's so much more going on out there than we thought.
I should tie you to a tree for leaving like you did.
I know. You would be right too.
I am so angry at you,
I know.
but I am so happy that you're back safe.
Unfortunately, we won't be staying all that long. We can't.
The two small owlbear cubs run over and become quite embattled around Regan.
She will kind of try to disentangle herself from her mom and just like kneel down and open her arms.
They flop around all over you.
It's good to see you.
They chitter away happily.
Where's,
And use your words. They both shift rapidly into two young boys. Hi, Regan! Hi, Regan!
Hi! Where's your sister? Where's Cece?
They were at home last we saw. I think they were cooking.
Okay.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Sure
Oh,
you
we're
are.
hungry.
We'll get you some food. I guess, introductions are in order. Not all of our friends are here, due to circumstances.
While she's like got her arm still around her brother's, she'll like gesture up, like kind of like with her like elbow almost.
That's Kyra, and that's Devin, and that wonderful panther is Kilala.
They seem to have ignored most of you, but they are transfixed by the panther.
As they should be.
You know, Mom could turn into one of those now. I want to be able to turn into one of those real soon. Yeah, real soon.
I know you will. I can turn into some cool things now, too.
You can? Like what?
So many things. I've become a dire wolf before. I've been an octopus. I've been birds.
I want to be an octobird.
An octobird. I don't know if we have those, but I'm sure if you try hard enough, it might be possible.
I'm gonna do it.
I think you could.
Vegan?
Yeah.
Your friend's on fire.
Yeah. Isn't she pretty?
Yeah.
She's always on fire.
That's so cool.
This is Asher and Archer.
Hi, I'm Asher. I'm Archer.
And this is my mother, Lavinia.
It's nice to meet all of you. We've heard a few things.
Lovely to meet you. I've heard less. I'm pretty new
Yeah,
here.
she's new.
But we are friends, though, right?
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Okay, cool.
I would be concerned if we weren't. That would be a surprise to me. Oh.
If you're allies of my daughter, then you are welcome here. You got a fair share of drow in this place anyways. We're quite familiar with your kind. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
There are many exits to the Underdark in the forest.
Oh.
Huh.
I don't
I can't
meet
say
a lot
many
of other
have been
drow.
as pleasant to talk to as you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Normally we have to deal with their crossbows much quicker.
Yeah.
Well, let's not keep you outside.
Right. Sounds good.
Regan will stand up and just like take her brother's hands.
Yep, they form ranks, and you have one on either side.
Yeah.
So cute. Oh my god.
We get this one time, like last week, we were running around, and I climbed the trees so much higher than Archer did, but he doesn't believe me. It's because you didn't.
You guys
He knows I'm better at climbing. He's just mad. He's jealous.
Well, you remember, you don't give in to that jealousy.
It's gonna become an octobird and I'll fly higher than you can climb anyways. My cool
I'm
8
sure.
wings.
8 wings.
There's an octobird.
Oh, see, I was picturing like an actual combination between an octopus and a bird.
Oh, that's way better.
It's way cooler, right?
Would an 8-winged bird even be able to fly? That feels like
I
too
have
many
no
wings.
idea.
Yeah. Now I'm just thinking about that.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
Right behind you.
Feel it inwards. Your mother falls back slightly to the wayside, and they begin quietly talking and clearly chastising your father again.
Yeah, let that happen.
You pass through the familiar areas of the grove. You see a lot of eyes from different families, the different clans and tribes of the grove, peering out, especially the younger members, the curious ones, staring at all of you. Many of them are quite adept at remaining unseen if you don't have the eyes for it. Devin, you clearly spot many of them with your absolutely insane passive perception. But others, you get like flickers every once in a while. You get a head, maybe you see like a child peering out of a hole in a tree, and then you just see an arm grab them and drag them back into the concealment.
Oh.
Until you finally find your way to a mossy hollow, this little kind of niche that's been carved into the side of a great tree, a massive wooden door that seems to just sit flush with it, as though no tools were really carved in it. It simply decided to grow this way, as different knots and hollows twist and spin as the two young boys run over and both pull on the door with all of their might. It slowly swings open. A soft, almost honey-like smell leaks out from the inside as you see bits of branches that seem to be hollow, with little bits of steam and smoke escaping as you smell cooking coming from the inside.
Welcome to my home.
Huh. It's nice.
Yeah.
Something smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. I guess Cece's cooking. We're home.
Regan?
Hi.
There's a small bit of clattering before a young girl in their early teens pops their head around. Hair a bit shorter than Regan's, but very similar in style. You see them kind of wiping their hands on their just shirt as they sprint over towards you. They kind of stop a step or two short before not really seeming to know what to do with themselves for a moment, and then just leaning in and awkwardly giving you a hug.
Hi, sweet pea.
Just gonna give my sister the biggest hug.
You,
Tighter than she wants.
you lift them off the ground slightly.
Something smells good.
Yeah, I'm just prepping stuff for tomorrow. Got some snacks if you want them.
Oh, yes, that would be great. It's been quite the night.
Well, I mean, now that you're back, you can tell us all about it. I turn and bustle off into the next room.
It's my sister, Cecilia.
Oh, hi, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. They kind of pull back around. You all seem kind of cool. We don't really get guests here very much.
Oh.
You should see the rest
You
of
too?
our friends.
Is there like going to be enough for? I don't have a lot of snacks. I could probably get
no.
everyone here.
They're not coming.
They're
Oh,
not coming, unfortunately.
perfect. More for us.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should explain everything, huh?
That would be good. From slightly behind you, your mother chimes back in. I would love to hear exactly what's been going on.
Okay, so the short version of this, oh gosh, where do I even start? So I left the grove, right? And Volandris was guiding me, and I found my way to what I thought was a temple because he led me there. And then I met with this little fox. I know that their name now is Suzuten, and they were this little fox spirit, and they're so sweet.
Oh, we're starting there.
I will be very quick.
How long ago
I'm gonna
was
try
this?
to be.
This is a lot of detail. What's going on?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so led me there, and it wasn't actually a temple. And then I touched this wall, and then it exploded, and this this girl came out, and her name is Jisai, and we're dating, and so we started traveling together, and when I met her at the time, she was a revenant, and it's very strange, but she was wonderful. She was actually from a mountain that's actually not that far from here. So we started traveling together and searching for Dad, and she had this incredible sense of direction to find cults. We found our way to a town and met Kyra and some of our other friends. And along the way, we might have realized that what was going on in the valley and what was putting nature out of balance was there's this cult, or these cults, of different elements, and we've taken care of 2 of them, the Earth cult and the Air cult. And we were dealing with the Fire cult, but we unfortunately had to leave. But we found Dad in the Earth cult, and rescued him from there, and he led the other captives to Red Larch, where Dad has been staying for the last while he helped deal with repairs after the cultists attacked, and it's been a ride. There's a lot more, but that's the gist.
But was your dad, like, kidnapped, or did he just leave? Oh, okay. Got it.
What is the look on her mom's face through all of this?
Yeah, it's a good question.
She has a pretty good poker face, all in all. You do see moments. Roll me insight real quick, actually.
All right. It's like at the we're dating part, it's like weirdly furrowed brow.
Yeah, we're like crazy.
Slight eyebrow, like, yes. We're dating. She was a revenant. Don't worry about it.
16. You see, as the story goes, there's moments of like the eyebrow twitches as though it's about to raise, but they seem to maintain a poker face. Most things about Regan's father, they seem to have been at least lightly filled in on while they were chastising him on the way here. So none of that seems to catch them in any way off guard. When they mention Ajisai and they talk about dating, you see them furrow and they seem confused for a moment, and then they start looking at you and Devin, and then their eyes flick back to Regan as they seem to just stop trying to figure out if one of you are Ajisai. And other than that, yeah, they have a very placid, slightly stern expression, basically at all times.
Okay.
And the rest of our friends, Ajisai, Maxine, Krusk, and Casper are all back in Red Larch waiting for us so that we can continue dealing with the cults. They couldn't come with us because of something. Well, our friend Krusk is connected to the cults through... Oh, we're not really sure.
She'll look at Kyra.
Kyra, you might be better to explain it, because you said it felt like that sort of void being that you saw.
Seems like weird dark magic, right?
He's using some weird dark magic, and I don't think he fully understands it, but it's connected to what these guys are doing, and we keep trying to tell him not to, and he keeps doing it anyway. And you want me to explain what it is? Because I mean,
no, that's probably a better way to explain it. I just wasn't really sure of the words to use.
And to give him a little bit of credit, last time he used it to save a friend, so I don't feel like his intentions are completely terrible, but he's
they're
definitely using it for the wrong reasons. Yeah.
He's using a bad thing for good reasons.
Yeah.
Yes, but because this thing is so connected to the cults and we don't know what it is, I thought it best to not put our people in danger, or put the Grove in danger of something like that we don't understand. So Ajisai is an incredibly strong fighter. Maxine is as well. So if anyone needed to subdue him or look out for him, we thought that might be the best bet. I just wanted to protect Dark Grove.
True judgment. Leaving a capable fighter with them would be important if you needed to kill them.
Regan's looking at the table, waiting for the scolding.
You see, Regan, you can read them a little bit better than most other people because you've dealt with them for a long time, but you know they do have a business face. And they're caught between a lot of things. They clearly want to get into the nitty-gritty about how to keep people and things safe, but are also like dealing with a lot of knots in their shoulders disappearing as the missing husband and daughter return. If a Volandra sent you, then I believe that you had valid purpose to do what you did. Stealing that and leaving. And they nod to your staff of the woodlands. Definitely. I wouldn't have reacted as calmly as I am now had you returned much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe Alandris has steered you wrong before. That being said, if this is truly a imminent and grave threat, I believe it would be best to keep you here and secure the grove from the inside. Sachi-sai can come if you need to. We can eliminate this cultist ally you found.
No.
If they're tied to the heart of this thing, it might be the best thing to do.
What we would like to do in regards to Krusk is, we want to try to convince him to separate from it, if possible. I have access to much higher magics since leaving. It's grown a lot, and I don't think killing him is the right path here, Mom.
You briefly get a, strange chill down your spine while you're talking, and you realize it's Volandris and your connection to them as you see your mother staring daggers in the space behind you, just at the air, as though they reflexively just seem to know that Volandris is currently present.
My mom's giving me.
Volandris has been guiding me the whole way. They told me to leave because, not just to help me find Dad, but nature is out of balance. And if they led me out of here for a reason, it's my purpose. It's my purpose to help deal with these cults and to help put nature back in balance from the outside. I wouldn't feel right or just staying here, and believe me, I have wanted to come home every day and bring Dad home every day we've been gone. But I'm being pulled towards this, and I can't abandon my friends. I won't. I can't.
Honey, I think that perhaps after some food and time, we might have to consider that this is no longer the choice of a mother or a father, as much as we would like to keep you safe here in the Grove. And that there have been many points in our histories as well where maybe we have done things that our parents would not approve of. You see an anger that they seem like they're struggling to control, just boiling underneath the surface. The important thing is that you stay here, Regan. We have so much to defend us here. The Fey Prince's blessing would keep any invaders out.
I know. And I understand that. But what can I do from in here? truly. You know. Mom, you know that I've wanted to leave and explore for a long time, and I've learned so much. I've grown so much. When we were in Waterdeep, Kyra introduced me to this incredible druid. They taught me how to start crafting potions. I can make healing potions now. I've learned, I've been to Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep and all over the valley, and I've seen what these cults are capable of. And I've seen what they can do and what they're trying to summon. They're summoning archimentals. Look at Kyra like, yes.
She nods, yeah.
We closed the portal to one of them, but there are 3 more. As far as we know, and then whatever this thing that's connected to Krusk. I have to keep going.
Did you just say the Archimentals?
Yes. We sealed away one.
I will be back. And they turn around and they walk out of the room.
Just trust her.
Okay.
All right. I'm honestly surprised that she recognized it.
Best way to put it is we're kind of guardians of this place in a way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom's been doing that for
Long time.
25, 26 years at least.
Since before I was born.
That's kind of what our family's always done.
Guarding against what?
Specifically Archimentals or just in general?
Yeah.
Anything that would invade the grove. A lot of it is ceremony at this point. This grove has been here for a long, long time. But
was it invaded before by something, or?
There are many things that would like to invade this grove. Natural predators and creatures, of course, would always like to make anything their lunch, but they're just living their lives. There are pieces of elemental evil that like to try and seep in. The drow occasionally make attacks and try and take our people. In my lifetime, I can't say. Granted, I'm a bit of an exception. I'm not exactly an insider here. But in the time I've been with the Grove, I can't say there's been anything that I would ever call a threat. This place is blessed, and most things that would be a true calamity for anyone living here are repelled by that.
Okay.
That's good.
I understand why you'd want to guard it. It's beautiful.
It's incredible. But a little stifling at times.
Yeah.
She'll look a little guilty having said that.
I can get that feeling.
Hey, I didn't want to stay home when I was a kid. How do you think I ended up here?
Me neither.
Dad, you know, you've seen, experienced what these cults are capable of.
I'll talk to her tonight. She'll understand. I don't think she could stop you if she wants. Well, unless she physically, but I don't think she could really bring herself to do that. She couldn't stop you if she tried.
We can't really spend the night.
You're not staying the night?
I don't know if we can, my cub.
Knack. They hold out what is a small, it looks like a triangular piece of a kind of a fluffy, almost like a potato bread. that is wrapped in a few different leaves, and you see some herbs sprinkled between it. You've had this plenty of times, Regan. It's good for you.
Thanks. And she'll take it and just take a bite.
Did you make this, Cece?
Yep.
It's really good.
There's some honey in here if you want to dip it in it.
Sure.
I come in and leave that with you for a moment. Whew. All right, I'm gonna be real. I could have came back way earlier with more snacks, but I didn't want to be there for Mom.
That's that's fair.
You guys afraid of your mom?
She's the prime guardian of this place, so she's one of the more powerful druids in the Grove, and when she gets intense, she gets intense.
I can see where Regan gets it.
Mm-hmm.
You doing your mom impression outside?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got huge mom energy.
And she's only known us for like a few hours,
Yeah,
so
I barely know you.
You brought people you've only met for a few hours to the Grove?
I've known Kyra for a while at this point, and
Yeah,
Devin
listen, you don't gotta lie. I won't tell Mom, but that's... Whew, she'd be mad if she knew that.
Man, Regan, you must think I'm very special.
Dude, you're fine. I wouldn't have wakened your cat if I didn't trust you.
Okay.
we went through some stuff together. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see something cool? She like looks to the two boys.
Just immediately have a lock on you.
Kyra will, this whole time Flair has been like in his pocket playing. She will snap her fingers and poof him out. Like on her arm. This
They
is Flair.
Slowly begin approaching. You see like that half step.
Hey, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's one of my best buds.
Can I touch him?
Sure, go for it.
You see him just fucking like double fist, like he's trying to grab a can. Just grab Flair.
Oh no.
Do I have it? Hold on, this is actually a very important question. So he's a fire snake now, mechanically, right?
Yeah.
Do they or do
burn
they
this
not?
child's hand?
That's why I'm asking before it actually happens.
Flair does have all the regular statistics of a fire snake, yes.
Do they have a thing that says if someone touches them, they take fire damage?
Yes.
Then, okay. Then no, you cannot touch him.
Like,
He
was
will.
right there.
It will hurt you. So no.
I'm pretty sure I touched it. You didn't. You did. I was looking at you.
I missed you too.
Yeah. So you gotta go do. I couldn't understand the things you were saying. You gotta.
Hero stuff.
You have a girlfriend.
I do.
Well, your girlfriend doesn't let me touch their snake, so they.
That's Kyra is not my
not their
girlfriend.
Not their girlfriend.
Kyra or
Well,
Devin, they are not my girlfriend.
Yep. Not her girlfriend.
Wait, so you aren't, and you aren't. One of them walks over to the panther. Nice to meet you, Aji.
This hurts.
A pleasure, darling.
Kyra's actually laughing.
Lola, please.
What, honey? So did you eat the fox that helped them find you? I remember I heard that part. I did. It was delicious. I want to eat a fox.
Lala, why are you lying to this child?
They kind of tilt their head back up and look at you at the top of their eyes.
Regan looks like she wants to crawl out of her skin and perish.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you just have your fun. Give her scritches. You do what you want to do.
I'm definitely the girlfriend. I
Hey,
trust you
Cece?
implicitly.
Oh,
Yeah.
you learned a new word.
Implicitly.
What does it mean?
It's like when you like all the time. He just smiles.
We'll work on it. But you used it right.
I heard Mom say it once.
That sounds correct. That is a mom word. Cece,
Yeah?
has Pleony been around lately?
I haven't really been keeping up. They should be.
Who?
Oh, an old friend of mine.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
kind of dart away.
Kind of friend.
They haven't come around in a while, so I can't say that.
Were they a close friend?
Yeah, you could say they were pretty close.
You don't say.
Raise eyebrows at Regan.
You should really try this as they try and hand you one of those little bread wraps, Devin.
Thank you. I'm gonna try it.
Better with the honey.
Oh, okay. I'll get some honey.
They hand it all to you. It's nice. It's like a sweet kind of savory snack, with just a light herbaceousness to it, and for Carrie's sake, it's also entirely vegan, so it makes you happy.
Sick, thanks, bitch.
If anyone can do it easy, it's the druids.
Yeah,
Vegan. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm going.
No. That's just nice.
The door itself opens once again as Lavinia returns, and they have not quite a book, but just a small few pieces of paper in a pile in one hand. And out of the group, you don't immediately see what they have on them. They stalk over and sit down, not too far from you, but they just start leafing through some of them.
What you got there?
What is it, Mom?
You did say Archomentals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really good. Oh my god.
I believe the names were Ogremok, Yansi Bin, Hydra, and
Imix.
Yeah. So you know about them then?
Yes. About 400 years ago, or maybe a bit longer. I don't have all the records here. These are pieces left from adventurers who ended up here at one point. The rest of the records would be somewhere else. There was an incursion from something called the Elemental Evil. You've probably heard people speak of the general concept, at the very least. They say, looking over to you, Kyra.
I haven't heard. Have I heard that exact? I mean, I've heard of the Elemental Eye.
Elemental Evil is a concept you've heard loosely of, but your studies talked about the elemental eye is connected to elemental evil, and your studies into the eye only ever got so far as that they are connected, but you never really got to do detailed studies on exactly what that is because there's not a lot of information out there.
Okay. I've heard of it. I know it's connected to the elemental eye in some way.
Elemental
what we've
evil,
been dealing with.
The elemental eye is representative of the broader concept of elemental evil. In so few words, and the eye itself is the embodiment of a great deal of darkness from something. I don't have you see a frustration just building in them. I don't have everything I need. It's been dealt with once before, but I think the eye is an aspect of something else.
I think we heard that from Casper's dad too.
And
Yes.
expelling it would probably get rid of it for most of your lifetimes. But what would it be doing back? You see them just lost in thought. Regan, you might... This is more serious than anything if what you're saying is true. The Archimentals alone are more serious than anything this Grover's ever faced. The eye itself, if it is truly free, I mean, we would survive. Almost certainly. We're attuned enough with nature that it would not pass us by, but we would be able to withstand it. It would change the face of all of Faerun.
What we understand is that each of the cults wants to essentially wipe the slate clean and remake it as they want.
We've heard some of their deluded members describe purging corruption from societies and stuff like that. I'm sure that's just what they're being told. What I imagine is going to happen is that everything is going to go if they succeed. And whatever stays is going to be ruled over.
The elemental chaos would spare few. That you are correct in that assessment.
So that's right then, that it is trying to basically merge the two, the prime material and the elemental chaos?
It's trying to extend itself into the prime material, yes. Dragging the plane itself would be impossible, but freeing itself here, especially if it is an elemental deity, it would be as though the two had been at least close enough.
So it's trying to take it over?
Cities would burn.
Yeah. Same basic result.
Any who wouldn't have the connection to nature, or at least a strong enough affinity that you could withstand any specific type of onslaught. Depending on where you are, you wouldn't be able to survive. Tornadoes, tsunamis.
Okay, so how do we stop it?
The Archimentals can be stopped relatively easy. I think if you can stop them, it is possible to stop the eye from manifesting. But this isn't... If this is true, and I wish I had more information... If this is true, I can't let you fight an aspect of a god, Regan.
I know. And I know this is dangerous. I've seen it firsthand. I've lived it. But this eye, do you have any other information about it? Can it manifest itself? Is there anything in the records about it manifesting as a shadow or something like that?
Inhabiting people's minds? Anything like that?
Them?
Yeah.
All I have are these, and...
What is that? What are those?
These are notes left by a wizard, who was part of an adventuring party that traveled some 450 years ago. He was one of the members of a group that stopped the last tide of elemental evil from trying to incur into our plane. But he took most of his work with him. These are pieces that were preserved by druids long before me and before those before me.
What was their name, out of curiosity? Do you know?
No. I know they went to one of the cities nearby. I think they settled, if I had to guess, one of the Netherese Empire. So Iluskin, Neverwinter, or anywhere up in that direction.
All right.
Look at Devin.
Yeah, right. I'm letting this familiar to me, Aaron.
What's your question?
Any of that ringing on their bells? Any names popping in my brain?
I mean, the wizards you've met, you know, at this point, you know Mordenkainen.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking of just strong wizards, them, but they don't seem like they're 400 years old to you, so it's probably not him.
Okay.
Your reflex is that whoever probably wrote this might be dead, but their work might be anywhere. That said, Morty might not be a terrible person to ask. Kyra, you would know in the north there would be, if we're talking strong wizards, Elminster of Shadowdale, but he probably wouldn't be around the Sword Coast right now. He might be, but
He could be anywhere.
he could be anywhere. He's got.
He could even be on a boat.
You know, one of those. There are wizarding academies in places like Neverwinter, along with grand libraries. So if there are records, they may be kept there.
Yuri is in Neverwinter looking for information right now.
You could check in with them.
I mean, I also know a
Devin?
wizard in Neverwinter that we can maybe talk to.
That's also not a bad idea.
What were
And
you
you-
gonna ask Regan? Sorry.
I was gonna say, you know the Princess of Neverwinter, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to think connections here and who might be able to help.
Yeah.
The Brioche family.
Yes, the Brioche family. I would love to go and talk to Jolene.
Well, in keeping with our plan, I don't know how much the others are really going to go for that, but I could potentially... You described her earlier to us. I could try to connect you to her, and you could talk to her at length. That might be something. Or anyone else you want to describe to me.
I need these back, but I will give you these, and you can take them to them. It might help direct your search.
Could we copy them down instead so then the original records can be preserved?
It would take a few hours at the very least. Do you have the paper? We can have some made fairly quickly if you wanted to try.
What do you say,
I mean,
Kyra?
aren't wizards sometimes funny about stuff? If those are like their original, like records, maybe there's something hidden in them or something. Like I don't know.
Also true. Secrets could be on here that we've never uncovered. I can't guarantee that's not the case. If you want to inspect them, by all
I have
means.
some writing materials.
I mean, if
you
you're
probably end up
comfortable
needing
letting us borrow them, that would probably be the best thing.
I mean, I ain't using them for nothing at this point. It's not like we're going anywhere where I'd be able to get more to copy down spells, so...
If you want to keep your stuff clean, we can have some simple paper made. I know your spell books take a very specific type, so it might be cheaper.
Sure.
They head outside briefly, and through a small area just carved to the side as almost a makeshift window, you can see them just raise their hand out as a small tree begins to grow out of the ground into a kind of an oblong stump. before they place their hand on it, and it just explodes into a single block of paper, just a massive sheet.
Damn. All right.
Told you she was powerful.
Yeah.
Need to find out how to do that to make magic paper.
They return pretty swiftly, and they lay down the large sheet on a table and pull out what looks like a claw or tooth of some kind, and begin drawing it in relatively straight lines, a little shakily, into more manageable sheets of paper.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess spend some time on this. Maybe try to look for any secrets along the way.
I mean, a wizard's eyes are probably the best for this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope.
I trust you.
Yeah, you got this.
While Kyra does that, I will cast guidance on her to give her a little extra help.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty then. Y'all, let's roll that first.
Oh.
A 1. It's fine. I have a +8 anyway. So.
Okay, cool.
It's a +9 now.
Oh,
I'm assuming this is investigation. So. Yeah.
With an 18, combing over it, you see it looks like it's a little run-on-y, like the way the notes are written. It's as though the person writing this is trying at times to write like it's a scientific almost journal, and then at other times seems to be just writing notes to themselves as they talk about the elemental chaos, the development of it after the second sundering, and the influences of an entity that you keep running into, but they never seem to get the name out. And there's moments where you see where the name should be, where it is not. Like there's clearly a gap where it's not that there's like text that has been redacted out or scratched out. There simply is no ink there. There's whatever they used to write with seems to have just vanished from those spots.
No, like holding it up to a light or something, and it suddenly appears, that kind of
You
thing.
bring it, and you see parts of it that like it looks like there's the occasional scratch there where a quill has touched it, but it does not seem to reveal itself. Even in shade and lamp, you use just a bit of like, you just try and channel the weave through a part of it, seeing if maybe just the touch of a wizard might do it. But it seems to give you nothing. It is as though whatever was there was made, so it never had been. Something had actually removed it from causality.
If I were to take 10 minutes to do a ritual to detect magic, would I detect anything on these pages?
Are you going to do that?
Yeah.
All right. You spend 10 minutes. You cast detect magic. You get nothing from them, and as you focus on it, it's not like normally, even with mundane items, there's traces of the things that have touched and been on them, and like even where Lavinia was holding it, you can get the faintest essences of their druidic magic just from their palms, from having held it. This gives you less than most things would. This is much like how Krusk was a void in space when you looked at him before. The places where that name should have resided are absent, and there is just nothing there. It is like it is like a gravity well, a black hole just pulling everything into a void. And it is as though just the instance of that writing has been consumed.
So weird.
What do you make of it?
There's a lot of places where there should be a name or something, but it's like it's just, it doesn't exist. Like it's like it was there at some point, and then it just wasn't. And I don't quite know what could do that.
Maybe... Well, if Yuri's at that library in Neverwinter, if there are other powerful mages there, maybe they might know how to restore it? But I realize bringing this information to anyone else is, it's risky. But
It is.
maybe that wizard that you know, Devin, if you know them and you trust them, then they might be the one to ask.
Yeah?
My concern about bringing these outside is that there are people who could use it to trace their way back here. And while we have defenses, I don't want to risk it. I can't.
No, that's completely
No, I get it.
understandable. Yeah. No, we don't want to put your home in danger.
I think it might be pertinent for us to make the patrons fulfill their bit of their bargain.
The what?
This place is blessed by the Fey Prince Regan. You've never had to see it used, neither have I, really. But we can extend it out and make sure that nothing living would be able to permeate the nearest mile. It's old magic. I would need to talk to the Archdruid.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's dangerous, and a lot of wildlife would die.
That doesn't sound like a great idea.
That's not good.
I mean, it's a powerful defensive enchantment. It's just...
So it
Why does
kills whatever
why
tries
does
to go through it?
kill wildlife.
The Fey Prince that has protected this place is known normally as the Prince of Frost. The barrier that would keep most people out is one of absolute cold.
Oh. Yeah, I can't say I love the sound of that, but I mean, it's y'all's place.
Nature will regrow. It will replenish itself.
Most will flee. Many of them will still live their natural cycles. It's just those who don't. If they cannot survive winters, they will certainly not survive this. The bite of the Frost Prince is not one that even a frost giant would blink at.
Do you think something that extreme is necessary?
I will speak with the Archdruid. I would want them to approve before I did anything anyways. If you wish to take this, then we would absolutely, it would be my recommendation that we would do it.
Okay.
But if only to protect the area nearby, so any who would try and displace themselves close or within would feel something a lot less welcoming than an owl bear. I'm going to go think for a while. Whatever you choose. please choose while I'm away. I don't want to watch you go.
Just gonna give her mom the biggest hug before she leaves.
I love you.
I love you too. And I promise I wouldn't be doing this or fighting you so hard if it wasn't right. If I didn't feel it in every part of me and every part of nature around me. But I have to. And I love you. And I'm doing this for our family and for our people. This is my way of protecting our home.
They give you a firm squeeze. They wipe one of their eyes and they stand up, kind of straighten themselves up, and you see their placid war face return as they step out of the building. Yeah, she's a big softy.
I was gonna say, she can be scary, but you got a good mom.
Yeah. Just look around her home.
I'm very lucky. Whenever you're finished copying it down, we should probably head back to the others. They'll be waiting for us.
Okay. Try to make it as quick as I can.
It's all good.
Just stand up and make her way into like more of the living space and just go find a seat or find a way to her old room or something and just go sit.
Let me do so. Both comforted and I'm sure in equal parts almost assaulted by this home, this place of comfort, this place of safety that you know you'll have to leave behind so soon again. Kyra, can I please get a dexterity check, please? But please also add your intelligence modifier.
Okay. While she does this as well, she's gonna, not to help with the previously mentioned dilemma, but she is gonna just cast see invisibility. So she might spot any like weird invisibility tricks with this if there are any.
Yeah.
I'm hanging back with Kyra, just sitting by you.
Yeah, you're just watching
Really
Kyra
supporting you.
scribble away.
Yeah.
As occasionally Archer and Asher will pop in the room, or one will come up and kind of try and peer over the table before darting off. One will go sit down with Regan. Not really say anything, just kick their feet. Until finally, as it's getting a little late for them, after an hour or so has passed by, they just flop over on some of the bedrolls and bits of furniture in the area.
He's actually you said roll what now?
Roll me, let's do an intelligence-based sleight of hand check.
Okay. Oh. So where's sleight of hand at?
Let's see, you're not proficient, so just roll me intelligence is what that would end up being anyways.
Okay. Just in a good old intelligence check.
I bayleaf and you.
Do it.
Hey!
20. You, after casting, you're seeing visibility. You see remnants of, again, those voids in space seem to pockmark this document slightly. You take very good care to preserve the one thing that really kind of sticks out to you as something you might be able to use. There is a sigil, it looks like, perhaps a stamp at some point. It is faded with age. This is very, very old, but you preserve it as best you can and make a very, very careful copy of it. That you take a moment, you let the ink set and dry, and you think that you've got after hour and a half or so, a very, very convincing copy.
All right. What does it look like specifically?
It is like almost like a steel, it's like a gemstone shape. It's got the kind of cuts of how you would look at like an emerald. But instead of a greenish gem, it is this steely white with kind of pearl highlights, and inside there is the letter S that is carved into it as though etched into metal. It's a little rudimentary in its design, like it's not exactly too ornate outside of that, but it seems to look like what looks like a scholar's attempt at an artistic representation of perhaps a badge or an insignia of some sort.
Okay. No idea where this shit is, but I guess we can show it to someone.
Yeah, I mean, looks pretty close to me, but what do I know?
So this, I gotta ask. How the fuck do you know Mordenkainen? I like, you mentioned that and a lot was going on, so I didn't mention it then, but like, that's like kind of crazy. I don't know if you know how crazy that is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little weird, yeah.
So...
Oh, my brain's not remembering everything about Goldie. Yeah, when the fuck did we meet him? I forget.
Crazy old
Squirrel.
man.
At one point, he was a squirrel.
He's a
I remember
crazy
that much.
old man. I know that much.
He's a crazy old man.
He
that
was
made
also
his
a
girl.
squirrel.
Yeah, he was with the squirrel you ate. He's the guy who showed up and called himself Goldie.
He took away my...
Remember that he was Goldie.
You found him in Barovia.
Yeah, he did first show up as a squirrel, and then I think Hadrick shot him with a crossbow, and he turned into a dude.
And he turned into a dude, yes. How and when did I find out that he was Mordenkainen?
That would have been after you escaped. The
Yeah.
clerics seeing to everybody in Neverwinter. Well, first in Waterdeep, then Neverwinter. After he had a mind blank spell that finally failed, they realized he was insane. And once they cured his insanity, he remembered who he was. 'Cause he didn't know. He just thought Mordenkainen was really cool for some reason.
Yeah, no, I met him and he was just he was a squirrel when I first met him. And then he was a crazy guy. And then turns out it was a spell making him crazy. So then that went away and it turned out he was Mordenkainen.
All right.
Yep.
I can't exactly say that that's, unexpected given all the weird shit we deal with. I'm sure he's dealt with way weirder shit. So that sounds about
Stuff. Way weirder
weird.
stuff.
Right.
Oh, you're back.
Oh.
You're
I
back.
can hear
Hi.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not a mom.
You're really not helping your case with that, about the whole mom thing.
Oh, fantasy grounds crashed. It's okay, we won't need it.
Oh no.
Well, you don't know. Go about to roll initiative on Regan. Let's go.
What if we fucking fight Regan's mom?
Yeah.
You'll die. I'll kill you.
Well, I packed some for you guys. There's not a ton left, but snacks for the road.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's really good.
You've gotten even better.
Yeah, I'm the best at it.
Yeah, you are. I know. Take care of everyone for me.
Of course.
I know. I will come back as soon as I can.
Make sure to come back soon.
I'll
They
do
get
my
bored
best.
without you. You see just two flopped over at very uncomfortable angles, but they don't seem to care. Unconscious 8-year-olds.
It's fair.
You gotta start climbing the trees with them.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, feet on the ground, all that.
Just gonna lean down and give her the biggest sloppies on her cheek. Just big sister.
Why are you gonna do that?
Because.
It's just all cool and now it's lame.
Oh, because I love you so much, Cece.
I'm gonna mess your stuff up while you're gone now.
Don't you dare.
You can't stop me.
Okay, well. Back to the crazy, I suppose.
Say a new girlfriend for me.
I will. I'll bring her back eventually. She is.
What?
If you think the boys are a handful, you're in for an experience with Hajisai. She
Get
is
ready
a
for
lot.
so much more than that.
Your type's changed a little, huh?
A little bit.
She has a type?
Oh yeah?
Oh no.
Go on.
I'll let them tell you.
Peony was a little calmer than Ajisai is.
So like everyone else. Got him.
I suppose she might be closer to your temperament, Devin.
But you gotta do me like this. Oh my god.
But she. How dare you? She was delightful. Is delightful. Incredibly talented. Beautiful. We just wanted different things. But yes, you could say, Ajisai is more my speed.
Okay.
You wanted really different things.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the world, and she was content to stay here, and I wasn't.
That's
That's understandable. Yeah, that's totally fair.
But yes,
I'm gonna go to bed. This is.
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
I love
Have
you.
fun saving the world or whatever. I love you too.
Yeah, if you think
Yeah,
we're
you
weird,
say
wait
it
till
back.
you meet Ajisai.
Oh, I look forward to it. I look forward to Mom meeting them more than I look forward to meeting them.
I kind of want to
That'd
be
be-
there for that.
That'd
Yeah.
be hilarious.
Yeah, it's gonna be really funny.
She's gonna bring her pickles. She's gonna bring her a big old barrel of pickles.
Oh yeah, I left those. Oh well.
I'm sure they'll be fine. Grund will find them.
He is resourceful.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically in regards to pickles. All right, yeah. Let's get out
You're
of
losing
here.
the thread. I'm gonna go over and just lightly wake up her brothers. I gotta go.
Why?
Because I've gotta go try to save the world.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah. I love you both so much, my cubs.
Claw kind of like floppy hand you as they give you little soft, sleepy hugs.
I love you both.
Love you.
Get in lots of trouble. She'll go say bye to her dad.
Gives you a big hug, slap on the back. Get out there and adventure, kid.
I will. I'm glad you can be home again. Glad we got you back.
Yeah, it's for the best.
I didn't think leaving would be this hard.
Coming back's not so easy. Leaving again is always worse.
Yeah, but it's just see you later.
See you later, kid.
See you later, Dad. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, Kyra, shall we?
All right. Thanks for having us. And she will reach for the wheelbarrow handle.
Hell yeah.
Never not be funny to me that that's our item for
I know.
Red Larch. And she will use
Waving.
the helmet.
Focus in on it. There's a brief blur once again as you all feel slightly destabilized. And you reappear actually in front of, yeah, it would be, well, not in front of, but not very far from the inn. As you look up the road, and you see just a clear night, with just a few people milling about. As you see the lights on upstairs, you know, at least some of your friends are back in. I think as you rejoin everyone else, I think that's where we're going to call it for this week.
Heck yeah. We did it.
I could listen to Reason and her family forever. Like
It's
just
so
drove.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
every time
god.
we drove, I'm like, yes, yes, more. Thank you.
I love them so much.
That he's so good.
The credits have activated. People who raided, if you are still out there, thank you for the raid. Followers and subs, thank you so much.
Hi, Pam.
I don't know if you're still here, but hi, Pam. I love you.
Hello, Pam.
Very cute.
Ah,
I
like
love
a
your
Pam.
design.
Who is
I
Pam?
want
Biggest
to
scoop.
squish.
I don't know who Pam is. Who's Pam?
Pam is a
You're an
VTuber
amazing
friend of mine who
VTuber.
I've known for like over 10 years.
Oh, hello, Pam.
Oh, heck yeah.
I hope you're out there now that I am aware of you. Hello.
They're cool as heck. Whenever we raid them, they're usually going doot doot magic flute.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Good taste in reference.
And did I ever tell you? That just reminded me that I need to do that. But did I ever tell you that when I was working on Uzuki-chan, when I had Monica in for her session, that was when I got Heckin into it, and she's like,
Yeah.
now you just gotta get doot doot magic flute in there. I was like, you're right. I have new scripts to write. This is my mission.
Sometimes you need to doot doot magic flute. The power of a bard.
Yes. Oh, what a good sesh.
What a freaking good sesh.
That was a good
Oh.
time.
You did it, Logan. You defeated Mokutan, and
So proud.
I did it.
I've obtained
We did it.
paper.
We did it.
Come on, squad!
Congratulations. You're did it.
Fucking bludgeon Mokutan with a crowbar. You don't deserve my sword, bonk.
Ting, 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 ting.
So fucking
Dink.
chat. Logan stealing from Carrie till the end, and then Logan not being stolen from, rather.
It's
You
true.
fuck.
You always get your second.
I know!
Yeah, you're always just a little late.
Nah, not a little
Yup.
late. They're always effectively non in attendance.
Damn. Ain't no need.
Oh, okay, but in Curse of Straw, they were literally late a session.
I was
there's
super
that.
late, yeah. Yeah, and I'm a guest here. So I'm
that
late.
was the
I'm
joke
so
I
fucking
was
late.
hoping.
Like,
Listen, you know there's a cute single druid out there now. You're welcome.
That doesn't want to go anywhere.
How dare
I'm
you?
just
Right?
Listen,
You
I'm
settle down in the
trying.
grove.
Also, what makes you think that Devon's taste is Devon? Like, no.
It's not exactly Devon. Regan was just really fucking flustered. Her sister
No,
was
okay.
bothering her.
No, I think I just hate him trying to hurt me is all that fucking is.
Listen, I didn't realize I was twisting a knife until it came out my mouth. Okay?
Sure you didn't.
There's a joke in there. I
No
don't
one-
have all the pieces.
You're like,
No one
oh,
ever is
think of
twisting
it.
a knife, except for Carrie reminding me how much Evan loves Jolene.
Good. Always
No.
remember.
It's
be aware at all
Never
times.
forget.
It's painful. It hurts my
Good.
heart.
Good.
Jolene loves Devin
Hurts
too,
your whittle
but
heart.
you know.
Not in that way.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
you like a sister.
No, not the.
Shot through the heart, and you're
Yep.
to blame.
Fucking chat is like reading
worst
so much
part-
her mom than I expected. I'm like, whoops.
Oh no.
Devin is probably
That
one
was
of
just
the only
this.
people Jolene would not get a kick out of rejecting, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everyone else would be like, yes, let's fucking go.
Fuck Jolene.
Damn.
Listen, she was a very bored young princess.
She just loves breaking hearts.
And
To be fair, the
spice.
entire reason she was in Strahd is she was just like, I need to flee this arranged marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because she fucked around
What a
and
girl.
found out. She was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna flirt. And like, oh, my parents might do an arranged marriage, but it doesn't really matter. Oh
Oh no, it mattered.
no. And this person's definitely not someone that I think aligns with my interests. This is not a proper, good blind date. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Well,
I think she probably left
YouTube
what I said.
friends, we are to be back in another couple of weeks. So come and join us again in another couple of weeks, unless something goes wrong. But if nothing goes wrong, then you should be able to catch us if you're on YouTube. The next session will go live on like the 22nd. I don't know why not. And if you're here live, then come check us out on the 18th. Why not? It sounds like a good time. And the two sides will get back together and everyone will be like, let's go get the cults. And Agistyle will be like, okay, I know I've been really strong about this. Let's not get distracted thing. However...
Okay, so
I
now
got it.
everyone is free to have their own distraction, is what I'm hearing.
Oh boy, no.
I'm free for my own distraction.
Only on the distraction. To distract her toward the cults.
Heckin'. But you can join us back here. Join us also this month. As a reminder, we are streaming the epilogue of Vestige Campaign 1 on the 13th. And then every Saturday after that, we'll either continue the epilogue until it's done, or we'll become DMS until we get back into Somnus Dominus stuff. If the next DMS is going to be on the 11th or not is currently a bit up in the air. I haven't decided if I just want to have us wait until the Saturdays free up and then just dive headfirst into that. You'll know by next Thursday, because if we're not doing DMS, I am going to demand people do another thing. So we'll be here either way. So, with all that said, friendly foos, I believe YouTube side, we are going to take off.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Blah.
Mwah.